Yo, 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 ladies and gents, how are we doing? Welcome to your super windy Sunday show here at Manchester Airport. How are we doing? Barmy Gamer, the Toast Monster, Suze, Vicky T, Reese, Martin Buffalo, Isaac, Marcel, Tony Crystal, and the cool guy, Janet Rees. How you doing, Vicky? Good to see you. Martin Faulkner in the chat as well. How are we all doing, guys? Welcome to the Super Sunday show live here at Manchester Airport. Sorry, I'm just correcting some audio. We've changed some microphones because it is extremely windy today. We are looking forward to another awesome show, though. Thank you all for tuning in. Wayne, good to see you. Marcel, Tony, how are you doing as well? We got Smithy on the hotline. How you doing, Smithy, mate?
Andy, Martin, morning lads, morning everyone. Hope your Sunday's going okay. A bit blustery, as you say, a bit windy up here today.
It is, isn't it? It's really windy. We've put you on the remote feed today, over on the apron camp. And it's looking nice and busy, mate. Etihad holding as well to go, so looking forward to seeing that one push back as well. Brownie's just plugging his phone in, so he won't be a minute. He's just ran down to grab a longer cable. And we'll say hello to a few more people. We got Toby in the chat, Bradley Callaghan, how you doing? Devil's Advocate Venkman, good morning. Joanna and Suze in the mod squad. We got Terry in mod squad as well this morning. And Tony saying the car is mostly fixed by now as well, which is great news. And there he is. We've got Mr. Andy up on the top now as well.
Good morning.
Who is looking very bright today. He looks like Angel of... Well, not say Angel of the North, but you don't look rusty. You might be. How are you doing? All right?
Not too bad. How's everyone doing in the chat today?
Good. The is that 58 definitely in?
Yep, that's it.
Is it? That sounds so weird. Fair enough. We will roll with that. We'll roll with that. And as we were saying, guys, it is extremely windy, but it's not too cold. It's just quite a strong breeze here at Manchester. I look at the METAR, 18 knots, gusting 29.
Oh,
so that kind of puts into perspective what we're dealing with today. So it's going to be an awesome show. And what's going to be interesting for us, Andy. Yep. Wind is coming from the north as well, so we're going to be keeping an eye on those final approaches, because when the wind comes from the north here at Manchester, it gets blown over all of the terminals and it's blustery and it really unsettles the aircraft on the final stages of the approach. Maybe we might have to switch it back. It's I don't know whether that mic's dodgy or what. Or is there two things on it?
Not sure.
It's just so quiet.
Just one.
EasyJet. First arrival in from Faro. How's he looking on the apron today, Matt?
Just a couple of Virgins and over at T2 for the minute. The Gulf's still in, obviously, as you mentioned, the Etihad. We're just waiting on the Scandinavian to be pushed back.
Okay.
But, I think it's just mid-turnaround. It's about to load the cases and then this aircraft shouldn't be too long ago.
Nice.
We've just had a 2E Dreamliner just pull up at the side of STS as well, just arrived.
Just crossing the runway Jet 2. A321neo heading out to Malaga, and Qatar Dreamliner rolling on the south runway for departure. Hey, and David, thank you very much, mate, for the first bit of support coming through on today's show. How are we doing?
Thank you.
Getting the gifty done early, he says. Love that.
There you go, Qatar Dreamliner taking off on runway 23 left, heading off to Doha on this very windy morning here at Manchester Airport.
Lindsay Williamson, good morning. How are you doing? Very changeable sun and then blustery rain. Yeah, pretty much the same here this morning, although hopefully the rain has settled a little bit, because we've got a little bit of blue sky now, but it is then another dark cloud coming in behind, so we'll keep an eye on that. Angela's currently watching in bed. How are you doing? Welcome in. And apparently Colin and Dawn are on that Jet 2 to Malaga over on the south side of the airfield as well.
Oh, no way. Hope you have a great flight. It really came out of nowhere, this wind. It's been quite pleasant the last few weeks. Last night it really did change.
Hey, and Pia, thank you very much, gifting a membership to the community as well. Really appreciate that, Pia. Thank you very much. And Logan is waiting to depart.
Yeah, slightly less people over on the mound than there was on the Wednesday show.
Yeah, it was pretty packed on there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mate, those people who've got the rotation over it, you know, people like Flemo over at Wood End Lane. Wow. Of that global A380.
Yeah, he got a really good shot.
Nuts.
I went to get the exact same shot as him, but with the Emirates special.
Yes.
But it rotated so early.
Did it?
Like really early for Emirates, yeah. Like I don't know why. Like I know full well that if I would have gone to where it rotated, it would have just gone straight past me.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have got the shot. You just know it. But I think I got a nice shot of it climbing out with the livery. We'll bring it up on stream as well, folks, so you can have a quick nosy.
I know Matt was live streaming it. How was it, Matt? What do you think?
Mate, I'm not that, as I keep battering on, I'm not the biggest fan of the Emirates A380 me, but that really was an head turner on Friday.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible design, wasn't it?
Yes, it's like the Smarties scheme, but without the mad theatrics, a bit more smarter.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really good.
I did. Very shiny, very, very shiny indeed, wasn't it?
Yes. TUI Dreamliner now on short final as well, next to land here on a very windy Manchester airport. This is crazy. What a stark contrast from the last few shows. See the aircraft crabbing into the wind there. Wind's coming from the sort of northwest area or direction.
No, this is the second, Joanna. We've already had one Dreamliner out. I think it's the first departure there, Qatar.
That's right. Slowing the aircraft down there, the reversers on the engines. Great landing.
And as that aircraft rolls out, here we are, chat. So this was the results of my trip down to Southside. There it is. The picture taken. Yeah, I think that's my favourite Emirates special. I absolutely do.
Yeah, it's
such a nice photograph so well as well.
I think the Smarties one's great, but it's a little bit too chaotic, isn't it? It's like,
yeah. Whereas
this just looks smart, looks great.
Yeah, it was well worth the trip down. It was late again.
Oh man!
And both me and Andy were like, we need to, like, I had to pick Darcy up from the vets at 3:30.
Yeah.
And it got to 2:30 and the Emirates still hadn't pushed. I was like, oh my God, what's going on here? 2:45, I think it took off.
Yep.
And then I literally just threw everything in my bag and just peg-legged it out.
Yeah.
And I ended up being like 5 or 10 minutes late for the vets as well.
We did the exact same thing. I had the school run as well. And yeah, it was... and Friday's meant to be our day off. It's like...
It literally is. Yeah, we might have to swap back over to that mic and just double it up on the protection, because this one's, there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
This 2 Dreamliner just arriving in from Cancun. I'm just going to mute the external audio, guys, just while we change that over, because I'm having to push it so loud that it's buzzing. So we'll get the other mic back on and then just double it up so it doesn't make too much of a noise for you guys. But yeah, that blue, the livery on that Emirates was just so good. It was so worth the trip. And even though it rotated early, I'm really glad that I got the full livery shot of it. And to be honest, it probably wasn't a bad thing because it got off the runway, so it kind of got away from a bit of the heat haze and stuff as well, which was great.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably worthwhile.
Really clean photo.
You've got another Dreamliner over there, Smithy, aren't you? Just having a bit of a walk around.
Yeah, this one's just pulled up. I think it's stand 61, is it? I think this remote stand here. Yeah, so the aircraft's just pulled up here and might be having a bit of a walk around on it.
Yeah. And stand by, folks, just while we swap a couple of things over. I will show you, we've got a brand new Airliners Live cap. Let me take it off so I can actually show you what it looks like. Yeah, bitch. Look at that.
That's cool. That.
Can you see that?
Wow.
Airliners Live Summer Edition.
So a lot of people were asking, because me and Martin, obviously, we've had the black caps for ages. And they're very smart, the black ones. They look amazing. But in the heat, black isn't ideal, is it? You know, especially when you're out in the sun for a while, trying to keep your head cool.
Yeah.
So we said, you know what, why don't we have a light caps? We had ones for ourselves, and they're good, but we feel like we could do better. So we've obviously custom made these kind of summer caps, which are very breathable and very smart looking. And I love them. I think they're great.
Yeah, and the mesh on the back as well is just so good because you, like you say, you just don't get hot, you don't get sweaty in them. So we're going to be adding those to the merch store when the sun next comes out. But thank you to everybody who's ordered the travel kits as well. They've been selling extremely well, a lot better than we expected. Thank you, everybody. And we have got one with us as well, so we will run through it with you for those who haven't seen it. But first of all, just arriving in Singapore A350-900. It's in from Singapore. There we go, much better. Cap's looking great, says Joanne. Yeah, it's nice to do something with a bit more colour, isn't it?
Definitely.
Richard's saying the travel kit's arrived. He's very pleased with it as well. Absolutely love that.
Ah, great. Good to hear.
Tony's saying, yes, please. Is that to the cap, is it? Think I'll be ordering the new cap, says Angela. I love the new design, honestly. And the mesh along the side as well is just, so comfy. So comfy.
Singapore Airbus A350 landed near at Manchester Airport. Done a great job on the landing, of course.
Vicky says, I love my travel. Have you received yours, Vicky?
Hey, nice.
That's awesome.
Hey.
Yeah, get yours, folks, with the travel wallets. They are limited edition, so once they all sell out, they're gone.
Yep.
So get yours ordered ASAP, especially if you've got a holiday coming up or you want to get a present for somebody.
Yeah, they'll be with you with you next week. I've got one with us, so when we get a break in the interesting movements, for anyone who's not seen them yet, I'll do you a quick run through of what you get. But they are pinned at the top of the chat if you would like to order yours. And there's that Singapore vacates in front of us. Matt's got the arriving TUI. It came in from Cancun, 8.5 hours. That aircraft's been on the way to us. And the beautiful Singapore A350 arriving in from Singapore, 13 hours, 40 minutes. I bet there's some numb bums on that one. They're looking forward to getting up.
Yeah. Really get your money's worth up in business class.
Yeah.
Matthew saying just arrived back from Orlando this morning. Hey, hope you had a good time, mate.
I think they're just getting the Etihad ready for pushback now, Martin.
Okay, we got a Sun Express as well on the way in, which is currently squawking 7,700.
Is it?
So we will keep an eye on that.
All right.
Hey.
Don't forget to smash that like button as well if you're watching on YouTube. Helps us out a lot. And get involved in the chat, of course. Feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from. It's always super interesting to see what unique locations people are watching the stream from.
Hey Gary, good morning.
Most track playing on flight radar, yeah. Usually they get that kind of attention, don't they, if they've got an emergency ping to them. I know on Flight Radar 24 you can set up an alert system, can't you, whenever a plane anywhere in the world squawks emergency, it gives you a ping on your phone.
Mr. Matt Cam Smith on the remote cam today, exclusive here on the Airliners Live Super Sunday show. You're not just watching one view here at the airport. We've got you covered with the very best views around the airport here, and Matt's up on the apron cam today so that we see the aircraft arriving here on runway 1 and taking off, and then when they arrive we send them round to Matty so you guys get an awesome view. Look at this, TUI Dreamliner arriving onto stand there at Terminal 2, and it looks absolutely awesome.
What a view. Not been on the car park for a while, have you, Matt?
Yeah, it's been a good few weeks. Like we mentioned last week, with it being favouring reverse ops for the last, weirdly favouring reverse ops. It's been a while since I've been up here.
Yeah.
This year, I've not been up here that much.
Yeah, when we spoke last night and we were deciding where to go, I was actually a bit excited about the remote cam going back to the car park.
Yeah, so was I.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, good to get back up here.
What do we think, chat? Is it a yay or nay for remote cam on the car park? Let us know if you still love this location. It's one of my favourites. It really is. And there it is, just pulling on to stand. What a view. What a view.
Yeah, what I love about the car park view here is, or the apron view is, it just adds more to it, like things you can't see here on the airfield. So it just adds so much more action. How often do you get to watch all this up close on a Manchester stream?
Yeah, exactly.
So as much as I love Southside and the airport pub and whatnot, this probably adds the most to the stream.
And here we go, another awesome pushback taking place as well. I'll turn your audio on, Matty. We'll have a listen in. Hopefully we'll pick up them engine starts.
Might be a bit blustery, as I say.
Yeah. Do have the Finnair from Helsinki on the way in as well. I'm keeping my eye on it because it's getting blown about a little bit. Yeah, switch over to that. It's probably one to keep an eye on while I get that feed cleaned up a little bit. Right, why are you...
Beautifully done by the Finnair. Embraer coming in for Helsinki. There was a big gust of wind which would have hit the plane just as it landed there. Expertly done. Pilots would have been fully aware of the conditions today, looking at the forecast. here at Manchester Airport on the approach. It is going to be gusting allegedly up to 29 knots, although windy. The weather app says up to 32. And it's not straight down the runway. It's a bit of a crosswind, sort of like a 45-degree angle. So the planes are really having to factor that in with crabbing the aircraft, which is where they point the nose into the wind slightly just to keep the aircraft on track for the runway.
Hey Kermit, welcome in. It is very, very windy, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And having a quick look on flight radar, here's the arriving Sun Express, which is currently squawking an emergency squawk code. Although I can't see any response on the field, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we'll keep an eye on that arriving in. And Picnic, thank you very much for returning to Premium Economy membership. Appreciate that. How you doing? Welcome in this morning. And Nathan Cobb, good morning as well. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hey Juan, good to see you. Good morning. How you doing, mate?
Very good morning.
Oh, apparently this is the second emergency of the day. The first diverted into Gatwick earlier on.
All right.
What flight was that, Ian? And Pauline, welcome back for 10 months of support as well. Really appreciate that. Have a safe, breezy Sunday. Thank you very much. Darren Fern, good to see you on the Twitch channel. How are you doing? Thanks for the guys on Twitch alerting us to this arrival as well. Oh, it was an EasyJet, was it? From Alicante. Okay.
Nicely done by the Sun Express 737 MAX. Landing here on 2-3 right. Like you said, Martin, there doesn't seem to be any response out on the field.
Yeah, I've heard it's medical. It's a medical emergency.
Sure
Hope all is well on board.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do their best to get it onto stand as quick as possible. Nice quick taxi speed there, getting the plane in. Yeah, it's definitely one of the quicker taxis that we've seen. We do have the Emirates Airbus A380 getting ready to go as well. That should be departing, scheduled out in about half an hour's time. As you can see, there's still a lot of operations going on there to get the plane up in the air. Hopefully it's relatively on time.
Next to land in from Copenhagen, Scandinavian. Let's go some hearts in the chat and well wishes as well, guys. Thanks everybody who's been doing that already.
Yeah, many thanks.
Really witchy poo. God, that is sad, isn't it?
Nicely done by the Scandinavian there. Can see the planes just have that little bit of a correction required sometimes on the last few feet before touchdown. Yeah, Jamies, we do have a Malaysian Airlines Airbus A350 going in today, later on. I think that's coming in. It was originally meant to be coming in about 8-9 p.m. around that time, but I think it's coming in a lot earlier now. We're looking at before 4 p.m. But we sadly won't be here for that. But yeah, that's a charter flight, so that's not a regular that we see in Manchester. Bit similar to Global Airlines with the A380s.
It is.
It's more of a charter flight. Certainly not one that's going to be regular at Manchester. Do you have any A380 arrivals? We do, yes. About midday. A couple of hours away. We'll see the Emirates Flight 17 coming in. I believe it's in a special livery today as well.
And here we go. This will wake us all up. Etihad 777 on the way out. Next to keep an eye on. I think it's going to be an awesome departure, this one. But we do have a TUI Dreamliner on the roll. Have we? We've switched runways, haven't we? Lovely.
Indeed.
10 minutes early. heading out to Paphos, that Dreamliner. And David, welcome back for 13 months of membership. Really appreciate it. Saying 13 months already. Thank you, mate. Cheers for the long-term support to the channel. And Rainbow Love upgrading her membership to crew seats.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Bevs. Thanks very much for that.
Thank you. We do have the remote feed live today as well, folks. So if you are a business class or above VIP, hit the link in the description and you can watch Matt's feed uninterrupted.
Yep.
With the aviation audio in its entirety. It's a nice little perk of being business class. Of course, we still have the feed here on the Super Sunday show regardless, but it just lets you see that angle uninterrupted.
I'm not 100% sure, Will. I don't believe so. But if you just have a look at Flight Radar, mate, you can see all of our arriving aircraft on the list there. But having a quick look, I can't see any 330s that are going to sort of be in with us within the show time by the looks of it. And as we mentioned earlier on, folks, a huge thanks to everybody who's ordered our brand new Airliners Live travel kits. There they are. We showed this off for the first time on the Wednesday show. They are available and in stock now on our website, and there is a very limited edition, and they've already been selling very, very fast. So if you do want to get yours, go ahead, grab them. It comes in a really, really nice bag. All of the bits in here have been individually sourced so that we've tried to find the very best products that we can to include in this. We'll open it up very quickly. We have done a full video on this, so I won't spend too long looking at this. But you get the brand new travel wallet included in this, which you can fit your boarding cards in. This is the new updated design in the grey as well, and you can fit all your cards and everything in there as well. So that's the new travel wallet, which a lot of people have been asking for, by the way. Airliners Live custom playing cards. We absolutely love these. These are like probably our favourite thing in the whole kit, to be honest. We're really, really happy they've got like their own little custom design on the back there. So, you know, is that your card? Pick a card, any card. There you go, just did a magic trick for you as well. And we also got a new luggage tag as well with a metal ring on it. So you can't pull it out as much as you try. It don't come out. There you go. So that'll identify your luggage for you when it comes off the conveyor belt. And quite possibly the comfiest eye mask, Contour as well. Super, super soft eye mask there. And that is pitch black as well when you got it on. Really, really good. The travel wallet comes with like different straps as well that you can keep hold of. And obviously you've got this toiletry bag which you can use for all your bits and bobs. All your essentials can go in here. And finally, you get a little extra bag. Here it is. And inside this is a quote. I'm going to keep using this quote. Debbie's going to start charging me. Debbie Riley from TAS, who travels in first class, business class all the time, says this is by far the best neck cushion she's ever seen. So she ordered 2. She ordered 2. So it's we're just going to get some air into it. Get some air in. Let it settle in. And there it is, the brand new Airliners Live memory foam, super, super soft. Where's the camera? Super soft memory foam neck cushion as well. Perfect travel kit for when you're going on your holidays. And as you saw, it just folds up so small in the bag. You get all of that included in the travel kit, and the cushion on this, you can take the cover off and wash it as well. There's a little zip that goes underneath there. Get it off, wash it. Our brand new merch drop, Airliners Live travel kits, we're really proud of those actually. We spent a lot of time sourcing those. They're available and in stock on our website now. Once they are gone, they are gone. And all purchases of those go towards the channel. They keep our streams online. And a big thanks to everybody who's ordered those already. They have sold very, very fast. Links at the top of the chat. If you can get one, if you're going away somewhere, it would really support the channel. And even if you go in the UK, I know I'm going to be having mine on in the car when Jen's driving. I'll be having the right kit. So there you go. They're in stock and available. Brand new product on Airliners Live. What do we think, chat? Ryanair just arriving in from Brussels next. Chrissy says, my grandson's already claimed a neck pillow.
Turkish Airlines, Airbus A321 switching down as well. Turkish do operate a lot of different airframes to Manchester, and this is one of them. Classic A321 with the IAE engines.
Maybe restart that camera, Matt.
And we do have the Etihad 777 holding short down at the start of the runway. That's going to be taking off soon as well.
And Smithy's got the Scandinavian Neo on the pushback as well. Let's have a listen into this if we can. We'll restart this after this pushback, guys. It's having a bit of an issue with the old... Yeah, do it now, Matt. We can't get focus on that. Just restart it, dude. Big thanks to Silky Sam for gifting membership there. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Chrissy B just gifting 5 memberships to the community as well. Thank you so much. Oh no, Mel, that's not good, is it? Hope you find that soon. EasyJet from Amsterdam next to arriving.
Yeah, you can see the Etihad 777 holding down there as well. That's going to be an awesome departure.
Smoky engine start on number 1 on that Neo. And here's the arriving EasyJet. Wayne Stretch tuning in from New Zealand. Good to see you. How are you doing? Where's all the sun gone? I know. I mean, with this was forecast, to be fair. This has been forecast for the week, so we'll just forget about this. This doesn't count this week.
We've had rain, though.
We have had rain.
Not many people complaining about that.
Yeah, it's probably good for the gardens, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of very yellow grass around.
Emma Unsworth, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning.
Hope you're all having a great bank holiday weekend, of course. Bank holiday Monday tomorrow here in the UK. I'm sure many lucky folks will be having a day off there. Let us know if you've got any plans for the weekend. EasyJet Airbus A320neo just landed.
No, Wayne, we don't get any New Zealand flights, mate, unfortunately. We're not that fortunate here at Manchester.
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Get plenty of EasyJets and Ryanairs, though. But we do have a nice 777 departure coming up next. Oh, I don't know what you want to go to that for, Mel. Hey, no worries, Emma. We'll see you when you get back.
Oh yeah, no Tom and Ann today here at the RVP. How strange.
I know.
It's going to feel very weird after the show. Sitting in a tent in South Wales.
Really?
How's the weather down there? Hopefully it's not as windy. Tent's going to blow away. Hope you're having a great time.
Oh my days, there's another big gust of wind.
Yeah.
Blasting through here at the RVP.
You know you're a homeowner when any rain is good for the garden. That's it. Just in general, when you're looking around, you know, here at the airport and stuff, and you see all this grass just really struggling with how little water we've had.
Yeah.
And then you got, like, on the cards, things like a hosepipe ban and stuff, you know, so it's a nice to have a bit of rain. Coolers all off as well.
Mods. Melissa wants a ban, I think. She just said, I'd love a ban. She just typed in the chat there, I think. Not having any of that on a Sunday morning. Thank you very much. Etihad triple going to be out next.
Yes, still holding.
Quite windy. Oh, you took your tent pegs. Otherwise, you'd be flying back to Manchester with this wind.
Yeah, extra guidelines today.
It all went Pete Tong in the chat. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. And Paul saying, tuning in from Otley at the end of Leeds Bradford runway. It's a tad windy here too. Yeah, I think we're all getting it, aren't we? Sort of northwest area just getting blasted.
Bet Leeds Bradford's interesting when it gets a bit windy.
Roger's got some ribs going on the smoker in about 90 minutes. Go on, Roger.
Lovely. Like your breakfast. Super powerful climb there from the Etihad. 777. Look at it go. It's very, very windy at Manchester Airport today. Yeah, the engines do look massive, don't they, Rob? We love the 777s. We'd love to see more of them at Manchester. You only get the odd one here and there. Any Australia flights? No way. And I've heard there's rumours of Qantas starting at Manchester. I believe a route to Perth, I think they're looking at. With this Project Sunrise, but we shall see. The thing about Manchester is there's a lot of sort of reorganising going on at the moment in regards to all the stands and things, and I think that's kind of limiting them in how many airlines they can operate at the moment. So getting new airlines in at the moment is going to be tricky. But when the new stands are ready, when T1 and T3 are fully done, it could be very, very good at Manchester, so we'll see. We shall see. Cargo Look 747 flying over you. Cheers, flight action. I think we're going to struggle to see that today. A lot of clouds overhead, and they're not the highest clouds in the world, put it that way. Diane, good morning to you. Is Global back in today? I think it's in later this evening, Mr. Pete Tong.
Yes, it is, yeah. Hey, Tom and Anne, thank you very much. Just gifting 5 memberships to the community as well. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Legends.
Would love to see a Qantas flight. I would as well. I think Qantas would be a really nice addition to the... I mean, there's so many really cool options that could come to Manchester, I'm sure would work out, but...
Yeah, I think there's just a big limit, isn't it, to Manchester Airport at the moment?
Yeah.
I'm sure many airlines have tried.
Hey, and Barry, thank you so much, mate, for the 33 months. Got to love Airliners Live. You guys are brilliant. Keep it up, you and the team. Thank you, Barry.
Cheers, Barry.
Right now, heading out to Malta.
These Ryanair Max 8200s have become so common at Manchester now.
Eddie said he's sat in the Great American Car Wash, and they have your live stream on every week.
What?
Where is that car wash? Whereabouts is the Great American Car Wash? Crafty Jack's having roast beef and Yorkshires today. I'm having roast beef and Yorkshires today as well. Hey!
Nice.
I bet Smithy is as well. Smithy's always having a roast beef and Yorkshires, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Steve's just ordered his travel kit. Thank you so much, Steve.
Nice.
One of the ladies here at the
Steve.
RVP just came in to say hello, and she's like, I love your hat. That's dead retro, isn't it?
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, and Victor, thank you so much, mate. Just joined first class membership. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Let's get some love in the chat. Let's get the vibes up, guys. I feel like we're all a bit sleepy and tired today on this Sunday morning. Need to get these vibes up, get the energy up in the stream as well. The Great American Car Wash is in central Manchester, says Eddie.
All right.
Mate, me and Andy are going to have to take a little drive out, aren't we?
I know. Sponsored.
Yes.
Sponsorship.
There you go, guys. If you're in the centre of Manchester and you don't want to miss the show, go to the Great American Car Wash. Watch the stream, get your car washed.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me. Wish somebody had washed my car while I'm streaming. Papa Kilo, how are you doing? Good morning. Should start raining at 4 p.m. today, saying Darren. Yeah, it's going to get worse throughout the day, so we're not going to stick around for the global. It's just going to get bad weather, and also we have United and Aston Villa at 4 o'clock as well. So,
Yeah.
and you've got the F1, haven't you?
Indeed.
Will says, I loved your helicopter video the other day. We haven't spoke about that yet, have we?
Yeah.
Mate, the response on that has been crazy.
Chat, is there anybody here who hasn't seen the helicopter video that we put out the other day? I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, put a message in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, it was probably my favourite experience since we started the channel.
That's good.
Mods, if we can get a link in the stream to Jetbox TV, which is Joel's channel.
I can get it.
We want to give him a massive shout out. Wow, people haven't seen it. What is going on?
What?
Make sure you head over to the Airliners Live YouTube channel after the stream. You don't all have to go now. After the stream, we've put a video out where we got to go on a helicopter ride, guys. And big massive thanks to Joel. So what happened was a very quick sort of backstory to it. Joel came in a few months ago and said, I love your stream. I saw you guys in the MEN. I didn't know you was based at Barton. I've got a helicopter. Like, do you want to come out in the helicopter? And I was like, yeah, like just blagging it. I was like, yeah, because I knew Andy would probably go on it anyway. So I was like, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, mate. That's awesome. And we had a chat about it. And he got off. And as he left the office, I was like, oh my God, why have I just agreed to that, man? Like, I'm not going to be able to do that. And
you haven't been on an aircraft in how many years? 15
years or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it kind of never happened, and I think he got busy with work. It never happened. I remember thinking to myself, "Oh, I've dodged that one, And anyway, he came in again a couple of weeks ago, and said, "I've not forgotten about that helicopter ride. Like, I'm going to take you up." And I wasn't in. Andy was in. I think I must have been dog watching or something.
Yeah.
And Andy arranged it.
Got it
all arranged, booked in, a time, everything.
Yeah.
And I turned up on the day and I just went, you know what? I'm not going to miss that. Because there was a few things that were going through my head. First of which, I know there would be tons of people in the chat here today that would be like, I can't believe you've wasted that. I would give my right arm to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know there's like a lot of people who, you know, probably think like I'd be wasting it if I didn't go. And
Joel was saying he was going to take you over Manchester Airport, which would have been such a surreal experience.
That was it. And it was like we could go and see Manchester Airport from above. We could take pictures from above. I could bring my camera. There's like a slot in the window that I can stick my camera out and everything like that. And it was like we just had to do it. We had to do it. And then Smithy had an involvement in it because Smithy, out of the blue, he didn't even know this was happening. Messaged the morning of we were supposed to be going and said, guys, do you mind if I do a bonus show today? I've got a few hours spare. I was like, that is the stars aligning that.
Yeah.
That is, you know what I mean? And,
the conditions were great as well. The weather was lovely.
Yeah, there was no sort of bad weather. And I said to Matt, I said, oh, are you going to be live at like 12 by any chance? He's like, yeah, probably. I'm going to stick around. I was like, right, there's going to be an helicopter coming. Make sure. I said, I don't even care if the 380's taking off. Make sure you film that helicopter, right? And we were in it. And I'm so glad I did it. Honestly, I'm really, really glad I did it. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, do you know what I mean? I was absolutely in it. Honestly, I'm not joking. The night before, I just wasn't sleeping, nothing. Even like half an hour before, I was saying to Andy, like, look, if I go, I go. If I don't, I don't. Like, whatever. Come on, mate. We need to keep busy. All this. And no, we ended up going, and it was so good. It was so good. But like I said, it's not just all about me either. I know you proper enjoyed it as well, didn't you, Andy?
I know. I'd never been on a heli before as well. I've been in like aircrafts and stuff, and obviously I fly and stuff, but even just being on a helicopter was insane, and seeing Manchester from above, just seeing your experience as well, getting to film it all, making a really good video out of it as well. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I love how the video had something to it. It wasn't just like, we just went on a helicopter and this is what we've seen. There was like a story behind it. There was like reactions. It was such a good adventure. And Joel is such a legend. He was, after he seen the video, he was like overwhelmed with the response, and he was overwhelmed by how it looked and how it wasn't. He was like, I have to do more in the future. You have to do more. So
hey, I'm up for it, man. Like, let's go. I'm hyped. Like, we even said it'd be funny, like, one day just to, like, can we live stream from the helicopter? Like, how insane that'd be. Like, it'd only be like a half an hour live stream, but that'd be so good. New Matt Cam location.
Be like one of them police chase helicopters following a riot.
So yeah, if you've not seen it yet, we've put a full video out on the YouTube channel. Go and give it a watch, guys. And I just want to say from me as well, a huge thanks to everybody who's put sort of really nice comments on there. I've had a lot of support on there. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video as well.
It was really fun.
Carmen in the chat says, hi guys, I own the Great American Car Wash. I have you on every week and my customers love your show. Thanks for the mention, and you've got a free car wash waiting. There you go.
I need a car wash.
Thank you, mate. Hey, thank you so much for putting the stream on as well, because I know, you know, when people put the stream on like that, it really just helps people find our channel who maybe wouldn't have come across it before. So everybody who's in the Great American Car Wash, big wave from us. Hello.
Don't forget to give a big tip to those who do a good job on your car.
Absolutely, don't mess about. Don't mess about.
I do need to get the car wash, me. I see people on my estate doing, like, you know, they get the hose pipe out and they do it themselves. Well, I haven't got time for that.
You know, when I moved, I was like, oh, this is great. I'm going to be able to, like, wash my own car all the time and everything. And I've probably done it like twice, and every other time just go back to the drive-through. The Virgin Atlantic rolling out from Orlando.
That was a proper big gust of wind there, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
That was the biggest yet.
And Joanna, thanks so much for the 39 months of support. Shout out to my mum and dad. They've ordered a travel kit and a hoodie. And Joanna says, hi mum, I'm on TV. Go on. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Do you think you'll be streaming from Lanza? No, I think weirdly enough, because I know a lot of people are like the polar opposite. They're like, I can't believe you've gone on a helicopter, but you're not going on like a commercial plane. Yep. I'm not quite there yet, but I think this has definitely helped quite a lot.
Yeah, it's a step, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Probably the hardest step as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I remember I've said a few times, like, you ain't getting me on a helicopter.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think when I said that, I kind of like thought, like Robinson helicopter sort of.
Oh yeah, that.
I'm not into that.
That Eurocopter.
But that Eurocopter is like something else.
Mate, it was so smooth. Proper comfy as well.
Hey Mitesh, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in the chat.
Yo, yo, yo.
Says, morning all, I got a travel kit in the post yesterday and it's brilliant. My mum's claimed the neck pillow for herself and a great show, and keep up the good work. I love how everybody who's ordered one of these travel kits is just getting like bits yoinked from it. Going, I'll have that one, I'll have this.
It's because people open it and then people see it like, oh, actually that's really good.
Get another one ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very limited on stock on those guys. We only ordered 150 and they are selling so fast.
Yeah, a fair few have gone already.
So if you'd like one, head over to the website. Links are in the chat, and it obviously really supports the channel as well. My dad wants to know if you can get the same cap that Andy is wearing. Yes, send us an email, Joanna, yeah.
This cap's had a lot of love.
Hey, thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much, Dan.
Nice wave there from the pilot and the captain's seats of the Virgin Atlantic Airbus A350 coming in.
Oh, Vicky. Vicky says, perks of being single. I get to keep the travel kit to myself.
Oh, yes.
Will someone go to Vicky's and nick the neck cushion?
I know, yeah.
Just so she feels involved.
Yeah.
Aviation Spotter saying, love your streams. I'm your biggest fan when it's Sunday. I always watch your live streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much.
Great stuff.
Thank you too. What do you reckon, Matt? Would you get on a helicopter, do you think? Have you done it before?
I haven't yet, but yeah, I'd definitely have a go at that, mate.
Yeah,
taking some of the sights and stuff.
If we get the opportunity again, mate, we'll definitely make sure you're on it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'd appreciate that a lot. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure there'll be a way to get some kind of Matt Camera feed from
mate,
up there.
Jen's already put her name in the hat as well. She's like, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
So Jen's, it'll be the Jen and Matt trip next, I think.
Yeah. It was so surreal as well. With a helicopter, you can kind of appreciate things more, because with a plane, obviously, you're always moving on you. You're always going forwards. And a heli, you kind of stop and just take a look around. It's wild.
Hey, thank you so much, Jill, for that kind donation as well. Saying a big fat well done. We're proud of you. Not jealous at all, though. Would you not give it a go, do you think, Jill? Thank you so much for that very kind donation. Yeah, honestly, I think there is a big difference. I think, I assumed all helicopters would rattle you to death. So maybe I'm wrong about this as well. But I would assume that the helicopter that we went on is like a lot smoother than the like the Robinsons and stuff like that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, the Robinsons are a lot smaller, a lot lighter. And I guess the conditions as well helped, because when I went, did my flying lesson at Barton, it was properly windy. It was like this. And when I was on the ground, just like doing the briefing, the plane was just rattling left and right, And yeah, that was quite a bumpy flight. So maybe a heli might be similar.
And Witchy Poo says, can I say a big hello to Purple Lady on YouTube? And Witchy Poo's on Twitch. We usually watch together, but I'm away until tonight. Thanks, guys. No worries at all. Oh, you would give it a go, Jill. Nice.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I know there are like pleasure flights you can do from Barton. There's the heli centre, isn't there, where you can book like flights and tours and things. In fact, I've got one. I've got a voucher for one.
Have you?
But
I'm just downloading a couple of pictures, guys, as well, that we took in the helicopter, so you guys can see the sort of view that we were treated to, just in case you've not seen the video. But like I say, I do recommend going and watching that after today's show.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like, it's kind of like the LA experience, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised no one really does that. I guess it's just not, even us, we were buzzing around for about 10, 15 minutes, and you didn't see a massive amount, did you?
No.
Because it was also kind of like that early afternoon time slot where it kind of quietens off, and, so we did see what was a Virgin A350, was it, we seen on a push? Quite cool.
Yeah.
And the Qatar arrival as well, which was so nice.
Here we go, guys. So these were the let me full screen that for you all. This was probably, I would say, my favourite picture that I took on the trip. I think it's such a unique angle. Look at this. I'll just get rid of the key there as well. How cool is that? Virgin. It looks like a model.
I know, we were saying you could give it like a tilt shift effect.
It genuinely looks like a model.
Yeah.
We also had Emirates A380 on stand as well. That was so this was taken as we were hovering on the north side of the airfield.
It's like a little Lego set, that, isn't it?
Yeah. EasyJet taking off. Imagine if that was the A380 taking off. How much of a shot that was.
I know, that EasyJet is, even that's just iconic. Just
hey, maybe that's one for us, going to try and get the best photography we can at the airport.
Yeah. Joel, you in the chat? Joel?
A bit of a wider one there, and then the full airfield as well as we were approaching is mate. What's this on the hill up here, guys? Someone must know. What's this up here? There you go. What an experience. Thanks again. And go and give Joel's channel a subscribe for us, please, guys.
Yep, Jetbox TV. He's always doing flights on there, and he's got quite an elaborate setup with loads of cameras in his heli, which he kindly let us use some of the angles as well for our video.
Oh, it's Winter Hill, is it?
Great landing there by the Air France hop coming in from Paris Charles de Gaulle. Sue's saying, I can't believe it. My living room window is just snapped off by a gust of wind, bent all the way back, and now it's hanging on by a thread.
Oh my god.
Yikes, it just swung open as it in the wind. And she's still in the chat.
Jen, if you're in the chat, make sure you shut ours.
I know. Yeah, we had a few doors slammed shut last night, because wind blowing through the house.
Can you imagine your fingers were in there?
Oh no. We thought someone was in the house because we just had doors closing. We're like, hang on, everyone's in bed. Hope it's not too serious, Suze.
Impy said they're learning to fly in 3 weeks in June. Was awarded a scholarship from Flying Scholarships for Disabled People. Excited and nervous. So if anybody has a disability in the UK and you're interested, you should definitely apply before January 2026. There you go.
That's so good.
Keep us up to date with your progress. We'd love to hear it.
Mate, flying is so addictive. Like, you do it once, you're like, mate, I just want to spend all my money on this. I just want to... But you got to resist. So yeah, if you got a scholarship, that's amazing. Hope you have the best time.
Captain says it's Macclesfield Tower if you were facing southeast. Yeah, because I thought Winter Hill was to the north. We were facing south. Hey Jane, welcome back. 46 months of jump seat membership as well. Time is passing so fast. It's good to be here. Thank you, Jane. Thanks so much. Sean and Laura watching the channel. Welcome, guys.
Hello. TAP Air Portugal touching down. Airbus A320 coming in from Lisbon. Watermelon Airlines, not said that for a while.
Derek says, great show again. Just want to say thanks for the mention on the Friday show. There you are, Smithy. From Derek and Shirley in Turkey. Watching from around the pool. Got back around 4 a.m. Not as windy as now, saying Derek. I hope you had a great holiday, mate. Hope you had an absolutely amazing holiday. My goodness me.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Simple Life, look at that overlay. Confetti blasting everywhere with a 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Simple Life, mate. 20 gifted memberships coming into the stream.
Flippin' heck.
If you just picked up one of those, get a thank you in the chat. That helps the channel massively, mate. Listen, ladies and gents, even if you just gift one membership, it helps us immensely. Thank you so much. 20 coming in at once.
Wow.
Lots of brand new VIPs being welcomed in now to the community.
Yep, if you've got a membership there, you can tune in to the remote feed, as you have got a business class membership there.
Yep, you've got free access to the remote feed for the next month.
Yeah, wave from both pilots actually there. First officer and the captain both giving us a wave.
Nice. Rob saying, morning, all horrible day today. My dad's flying lesson cancelled as it's far too windy. Sister-in-law's flying out to Lanzarote from Manchester and not looking forward to the departure. I don't think the departure will be too bad, Rob.
Yeah.
The departure will be fine, mate. It's on the approach where it wiggles about a little bit, but no, departures, I don't think you'll really notice much at all.
If anything, they'll give it more power, won't they? And it'll be a bit more exciting departure, get above the wind nice and quick.
Yeah. Hey, James, thank you so much, mate. Joining in with that gifted membership. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
Hey, these orders are flying in at the moment. Wow.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody.
A lot of people ordering too as well.
38 brand new VIPs on today's show as well. Thank you so much, folks.
Thank you. Emirates Airbus A380 getting ready to go. Both jet bridges have been retracted. Looks like they're just getting ready to push the plane back now. Just over the scheduled departure time now.
There is a Scandinavian with the pushback connected as well, so I'm pretty sure that will be heading out very, very soon. And Beastie as well getting involved. Here we go. Lots of support coming in. Beastie with the gifted membership. Thank you very much. And Malky Stoddart with the 5 bomb as well. Thank you, Malky, mate. Getting involved with 5 gifted memberships. You guys going crazy. Absolutely crazy today.
Thank you, folks. A lot of action waiting to start here.
How's it up there, Andy? Windy, cold, warm?
Yeah, it's all right. It's actually not that cold, which is nice. But when you get like a nice windproof coat on, get snug and it's fine.
Nice.
It's weird how warm it is, though.
You're lucky that one on eBay. That's been in the back of my car for the last...
I know, when you're in Manchester, you always got to keep a coat in your car because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, like the back seat of my car is literally just full of all different variants of what weathers I can have.
Yeah.
I got a hoodie. I got look, listen, I'm not joking, chat. I have in my bag emergency shorts, look. Just in case it just turns out well warm when I get to the airport. I always have them now. Because there's been a couple of times where I've got it and I've committed to the pants. And then it's just, it's well too hot. It's well too hot. So I've got emergency shorts in there. I've got a couple of caps. I've got a coat. And I've got a high-vis vest, just in case.
Yep.
You never know when you might need to do a bit of building or something. You know what I mean?
So I'm like the driver.
Joanna, thank you so much for gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you so much for that. David MC gifting a membership as well, getting involved. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Lots of love and support coming in. And there's the Emirates A380 pushing back. You know what I mean, Impy? You got to have emergency shorts, mate. You don't want to be caught roasting here in this greenhouse. Colin said it's currently gusting 32 knots in Tilsley now.
Wow.
Feels about that here, to be fair.
Yeah, it is blasting, isn't it? We do have a special livery on the arriving Emirates as well. It's sporting the Wimbledon special today. So you guys will be able to get a nice shot of that.
British Airways shuttle service coming in next on runway 23 right at Manchester.
Hey, and Audrey, thanks for getting involved as well, gifting a membership.
Nice pleasant flight up from London Heathrow, Terminal 5.
And Heather Naylor, brand new Airliners Live VIP. Let's spam those hearts, VIP emotes in the chat for Heather. Welcome in.
Hey, welcome. Any relation to a certain Craig Naylor, I wonder? This is an Airbus A319 coming in. A few different variants they like to use on this route, including the 20, the 21, A321neo as well.
Well over 500 tons, Paul. A fully loaded A380, yeah. Well over 500 tons.
Bit heavy.
Just a bit. It's like the weight of my car with all them clothes in the back. Oh, nice, Jackie. Hope you have a great time at the RVP, mate.
Nice wave there from the captain as well.
Richard, not from home, no. No, we may look at doing some in the office, but there won't be any flight sim shows at home. I'll be honest, mate, this sounds, how do I say it? It sounds really like over the top and dramatic. But I promise you it's not. Like, I've genuinely changed my life since we got this dog. I genuinely have.
For the better?
For the better, yeah. My home PC, which I used to be on probably 4 or 5 hours a night, and I'm not joking, I was on it every single night, just gaming or watching streams or whatever, just sat upstairs, is now at the office. I've had absolutely no urge to go on it whatsoever since we got the dog. And I've set my little Xbox up downstairs, which I play for like an hour or something here and there. And honestly, I'm just enjoying spending time in the garden, spending time with a dog. And I've actually just started up an old hobby which I used to have. I set up another tropical fish tank yesterday, me and Jen. So, no, honestly, it's really kind of changed what I do. So that does mean that, yeah, there won't be any flight sim streams at home. But honestly, all I can say is I know you'll probably be disappointed about that, but my sort of evenings are much better because of it. I'm just able to just relax and...
Told you that dog would take over your life.
It has, honestly, Matt. It really has, mate. And it is for the better as well. It is for the better because...
I told you, mate, it's like having a kid, mate. I told you.
Yeah. I knew sitting on that PC wasn't good for me all night.
Yeah.
But it was just, I didn't have anything else to do, do you know what I mean? But now I've kind of forced myself to not be on it for a good while now. I kind of don't understand how I did it for so long. But yeah, I've got the decent PC down at the office.
It's like having a dog does that, having kids does that to you as well, and then you got Matt who's got both. How does he manage?
Yeah.
All in between doing bonus shows, working full time, airport runs.
Did they ever tell you my life's non-stop?
Yes, I could tell.
Yeah.
I thought you had time to do all these bonus shows and stuff.
Well, that's it, Tina. Yeah, me and Jen are like watching series together, and even daft things like I'm just doing a bit more around the house and, you know, just actually being a normal human being. Because we literally just used to work all day and then game all night. That was kind of like what we were doing. Wasn't ideal. And honestly, we've just been playing like FIFA, haven't we? And like I've been just proper enjoying just jumping on, quick hour of FIFA and then get off.
Yeah.
It's been a good laugh. Yeah, equalise. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's not good, you know, to like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy gaming. And for anyone who sits there, you know, in the evening gaming, I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. But I just got to a point, even before we got the dog, I got to a point where I was just getting fed up with it. I really was just getting a bit fed up. I was starting to realise that how much time I was spending up there, and it was starting even to irritate me a little bit. So no, it's good, definitely good. I think I kind of realised why I enjoy console gaming so much as well, because I used to love having a PlayStation, and it's just because it's just so easy. You just press a button, bang, play a game for a bit, switch it off. That's it. You sat on your sofa in front of the telly, and you can just, like, I'm looking forward to, like, when GTA comes out. I'm going to be able to play that on the telly in the front room. Obviously, we've been playing a bit of FIFA. That's been really good fun.
Yeah.
Emirates A380 has been pushed back off stand, so that'll be taken off soon.
Yeah, I'm the same. You know, we work in the office, get home, and I just spend like an hour or two with Dakota, put her to bed, and by then it's like, you're talking like 7, 8 p.m. once you've had food and stuff as well. Just don't have time to be sat around all night.
No. Don't have time to sit around waiting for people either. I see John's in the chat saying, "Oh, Martin fell off." The Discord fell off before I did. That's what did me head in so much. Everyone's like, yeah, we on tonight. And then nobody would turn up and just be sat there like a muppet waiting for everybody. And I think that started it off for me, because I was like, why am I sat here wasting my life waiting around? So now, if people message and say, we're on FIFA, you coming on, then yes, I'll come on. I certainly ain't sitting there waiting around. Got time for that. Hey, Craig, welcome back to First Class membership. Nice one, Craig.
Did he say there was any mention of a relation there, I wonder? Welcome back, Craig. I know you've been a VIP for a long time.
I think years. Mark Goldridge will like your hoodie. I know. Proper hoodie. Ruben Amorim special. Wow. This is probably my favourite hoodie, chat, by the way. It's a Man United one. It's not even ours, but it is so cool. I absolutely love this hoodie.
Emirates Airbus A380 looks like the King of the Skies is ready to start the taxi.
Yeah, and Matt's got the Scandinavian pushing back as well.
The wind is picking back up again as well.
Oh, there you go. Heather's Craig's wife. That makes sense.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Craig. Thanks for both of you supporting the channel as well. That's really kind to do.
I hope she's enjoying the streams.
Have you got it on a TV each, Craig, or are you in the same room?
There we go. Emirates just starting the taxi as well.
I don't know, Nighty, mate. I've seen a lot of people say Goldbridge is a Forest fan. Maybe he was a Forest fan, but I don't think you can do 3 shows a day plus bonus shows about the news every single day and do a watch along every single day and not be a fan of United. I just can't imagine anybody would do that.
That's it. And you're not watching him for that. You're watching him for the info, for the opinions, for the, you know.
Yeah. And maybe he does, or maybe he originally did like Forest or whatever, but I'm pretty certain he's a United fan, mate. Like, I don't think that'd be one pretty major, like, fake if he's... I just can't imagine it, mate. Why would you spend your life running a United channel? Yeah, and I know he gets lots of money, but you've still got to have an interest in it. Because he's got a lot of information, he knows a lot of history, he knows a lot of facts. Like, you've got to have a genuine interest in it to, I think, do a good job making a channel on it.
Yeah, that's right. Sports YouTubers, man, are like so big at the moment, you know.
Well, that's the thing, because he the problem is that I agree with him in some respects as well. The mainstream media for sports is just absolutely terrible.
It's all like,
some of the opinions they come out with are just ridiculous, mate.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, sack Amorim. I'm like, sack Amorim? What are you on about? You're the mainstream pundits, man. Yeah. Oh, he needs to change the system. What? Change the formation he was brought in to do?
Yeah.
What a ridiculous thing to say, man. I hope he does, Carl. I hope he does. Caroline, how are you doing? Good morning. Welcome in. And we got, wow, 3,000 viewers.
Have we?
Really?
Wow.
Oh my God, we have as well.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody.
That's
Hi.
wild.
I did not expect that today.
Wow.
Emirates A380 on the way out. It's going to be an awesome departure.
It's like there's a channel called, I think it's called The Race, which is like a Formula One news channel. And every day or every second day they're releasing a new video, and they're all like between 15 minutes to like an hour long, and they're just like big updates about what's going on, and they pop off them. Like it's, and again, because it's like not just sensationalized like what the news is, you know, trying to say things that are a bit outrageous sometimes. It's actually like very in-depth and knowledgeable and useful, and I think that's quite where it's leaning. You know, if you are like a big fan of a sports team or a sport in general, these YouTubers are the ones. Yeah, it's mad.
Martin's like Gary Neville. Mate, Gary Neville's like one of the worst for opinions, I think. He's like, he goes and does, and we won't be on football for long, guys, but what annoyed me about Gary Neville was he got an interview with one of the owners of Man United.
Oh yeah.
And if you're a United fan, everybody knows they want to get rid of the Glazers, the owners who've got the club into massive amounts of debt. And the first question that Gary Neville asked was, how do you think we've done over the last few months? And it's like, mate, why is the first question of, Jim, why did you come in and save the Glazers? Why did you come in and save them? Because he come in and bought shares in the club, which meant the Glazers, who had the club up for sale, didn't need to sell it anymore. So we got like really close to getting rid of him, and then he came in and saved him. And Gary Neville didn't ask why did you save the Glazers? And then we're like, why has he not asked that? That's like the obvious question. The very next day, who's the voiceover for the brand new stadium at Man United? Gary Neville.
I was going to say, bit of conflict of interest there.
Who's got a hotel near where all this development work's going to be done? Gary Neville. Who's got a university in the development zone? Gary Neville. It's like, all right, okay. There you go then. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway.
Yeah, David's saying we don't even have TV in our house. We just watch YouTube and Netflix and whatnot.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently. A lot of YouTube. There's a really good fish tank channel actually that I've been watching. It's kind of inspired me to get the tank back out and get it set up.
Yeah.
MD is it MD Fish Tanks or MD Aquariums? I want to find the exact name of his channel. MD Fish Tanks. If you're into aquariums, guys, a very, very good YouTube channel. It makes some beautiful tanks. Really, really nice. Heather's got it on the telly whilst having a fry up. Mate, you haven't had a fry up for ages. Nice, mate. Have a black pudding as well.
Yeah, got to.
Neville got banned from the Forest game today. Why?
Yeah, he's been banned from the stadium, I believe.
Has he? Why? What's he done?
Yeah, just like, I don't know. They reckon he's been talking bad about the club and stuff like that. So,
oh, really?
It's supposed to be on. It's supposed to be on actual comms for the game, but yeah, he's told him he's not allowed to go in the ground. Or something.
Fair enough.
Love them. MD Fish Tanks are incredible, and I love them. Wow.
Yeah, really good channel. Some of the stuff they make is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I got banned for calling out the owner. Love it.
Yeah.
Jane's got us on the TV as well. Thank you very much, Jane.
Awesome. Yeah, watching on the TV is great for these shows.
I've started a poll. Are you watching on TV, yes or no? Let us know, guys. I'm interested just to see how many people, how much of the audience are actually watching us on TV.
Including all those in the Great American Car Wash.
There you go.
Get in the chat.
Yeah.
That's a lot of votes. Flying in.
Wow, look at this. Lots of people not, though. I'm watching on my Echo. Oh, is that the little tablets that you have in the kitchen?
Is it? On my Echo.
Steve's got the mainstream on the telly and Matcam on the laptop. Love that, Steve.
Yeah, good combo that.
Nice one, Steve.
It'll be interesting from this position because you can kind of see what shots I'm picking out and which ones I'm not as well.
Yeah.
This is probably a really good position to have both streams open.
That's it.
Because there's something on Matt I really want to show, but I can't because of what's happening on the main runway.
Yeah, I bet there's people who just want to watch Matt's show.
Yeah.
Which is great. We do make Matt's feed public as well after. If you're not a VIP, business class or above, you can actually still watch it. We just make it public after.
Charles can't vote if I'm watching on the TV. How are you typing in the chat? Charles, can you not vote using that device?
Unless he means just watching TV.
I don't know.
I suppose there is a level of bias there. Like if someone's just got it on the TV.
What do you mean? Are you watching on TV? Yes or no? Surely the answer is yes, then.
But how would they put yes?
Why does it?
They'd have to go on the mobile device, wouldn't they? To
right, okay.
I suppose if someone just had it on the TV.
Right, okay, yeah, I get it.
But I guess it's just more for those who are in the chat. Cause
I would have thought the people who are watching on TV would want to be in the chat. If you're watching on TV and you're not in the chat, I'd definitely recommend getting on your phone and getting in the chat if you can.
Yeah, and I suppose this could allow us to see how many of those are in the chat because we can see on the YouTube dashboard exactly how many people watch on TV. And I think it is the majority of people watch on TV according to YouTube. But how many of them are in the chat?
There you go.
The Emirates Airbus A380 is holding short at the start of the runway. I think there's another aircraft down there as well that will go before, as well as this VistaJet as well. Can't quite see what's ahead of the 380 though.
Wow, Stephen's got us on the 120-inch HD projector.
Oh, wow.
God, Stephen.
Mate. Wow. I'd love one of them.
Mate, you can just imagine Stephen now, can't you? He's just sat there like that. Wow, you're easy!
Mate, imagine one of them when you're watching like a football game or something and you got like, it's like you're being in the crowd then at that point.
Just get up and try and run on the pitch. Have you seen them VR football experiences where it's like you sat in the seats in the stands?
I have.
Yeah, in a stadium. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Try to catch the ball when it comes out. Hey!
Too windy to boat today to sit and watching on my telly casted from the phone, says Boating David. Is it really? So is that a thing with narrow boats? Because I thought like with canals, because they're kind of like quite low down.
Yeah.
I would have thought you'd have been all right.
Emirates A380 should be next to go after this.
I enjoy that, Rebecca. Picked up a gifted membership.
Ah, nice.
Hey.
Yeah, they are given somewhat randomly. But
And Zach as well, sorry Andy.
That's all right.
Just upgraded his membership to business class, getting instant access to Matt's remote cam feed.
Yes.
You do need to be a business class member or above. So if you are a premium economy member, consider upgrading so that you get access to not only the Matt cam feed, but also the discounts on our store and stuff as well. Big shout out to Leanne and Jamie as well, watching in the stream. Welcome, guys. And next to land, European Flight Service in from Stockholm. Cessna citation. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to steer a narrow boat in high winds, says Linda. There you go.
Ah.
This jet getting blown around quite a bit there.
That just shows that height of that hump down at the end of 2-3. We nearly lost complete visual of that jet then.
Yeah. Madness. Let's see if the A380 is going to start to move now. I think it is. King of the Skies next to go. Does the airport still have an aviation shop in the terminal? The one at the T1 that you're talking about? I don't think that's there anymore, is it? No.
No.
It's a shame. Jason, send us an email, mate, if you want one. We are going to be selling these new caps, these summer edition. I don't know if you can kind of see them. I'll get a picture of them on the website with like the mesh design. These are coming out. But if you specifically want the grey one that Andy's got on, just send us an email and I'm sure we can sort you one out.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I'll be wearing the red one for sure when we get them delivered.
And Sasha, thank you so much for the £20 donation coming into the stream. Say good morning, Martin, Andy, and Matt. Hope you're all good. Thanks, Sasha.
Hey,
thank you so much for the very, very generous donation there.
Taking the time to line up there, the King of the Skies.
What are you going to say? Taking a large, yeah. See now, hey, taking a large, yeah.
I have
taking a large, yeah. That's such a good one. You just see that on all different things.
You do.
It's so funny. Yeah, I bet there's people in our chat that have just not got a clue what we're talking about.
Yeah, what we're on about.
To be fair, I didn't know that. I had to Google it and find the original.
Taking a large. And David, thank you so much. Gifting a membership. That's gone to Ian Atkin. Enjoy that. And Savvy Sally just watching on the TV. Just joined in the chat. Welcome, Sally. Good to have you in the chat. Chat, let's get some waves in the chat. Welcome, Sally, in.
Welcome, welcome.
Emirates A380 next to go then. Paulie B, good to see you.
Hey.
Nathan's watching us on the PC. Nice one, Nathan. Not anytime soon, Pete Tong. No, mate. There is Boom Supersonic, though. You might want to check them out. Very shallow climb out for the Emirates 380 there. Probably just keeping that speed up. Beautiful departure.
TUI 787 taxiing out as well. We do have an arrival coming in as well. We'll catch that shortly.
I didn't see anything, Picnic.
I did see a question in the chat earlier about is the RVP open tomorrow with it being bank holiday? And I believe it is. Usual times tomorrow. I think the opening times will be the same. Open from about 8 AM, and I think it closes these days at about 6 or 7 PM.
Lufthansa next to land from Frankfurt. We've not seen Evie's video on Global yet, Dalek, but we'll be watching it when we're back in the office next week for sure.
Mate, I can't believe one of the developments on that.
I know, we'll definitely talk about that.
So, there's been a twist on that. I'm sure many people haven't heard.
Yeah, so rumours or news, I guess, coming out from Global Airlines is that they've banned people filming on board now. And I'll just probably say from an individual who runs a business, a public-facing business, I think if you get in bad press and then you ban the press,
yeah,
That is probably the wrong thing to do.
That's really not good.
Maybe just fix the thing that people are complaining about.
Yeah, because...
Telling them that you can't talk about it is just like, wow, well, now you're just trying to cover it up then, aren't you?
There was another YouTuber making a video on board, and I think it was coming back, or I think it might have been the Manchester leg, but it was after all the other videos were out pretty much. I think it was returning back from New York to Glasgow, and there was an announcement on the PA saying, just to remind everyone, you're not allowed to film on this flight unless you have permission from the crew, which is basically just code for please don't film. Yeah, that's not good, is it? I've never heard of an airline do that before.
That's not good at all.
Yeah.
Are you changing to evening streams in July? No, but we're going to be doing some bonus evening streams. We switched the full schedule to evenings last year, and it did really, really well. Really bad. So we are going to do bonus shows instead in the evenings when we've got nice weather. And that way we can kind of hand-pick the evenings then that are going to be good for the stream.
Well, we should fix the problems instead of making a ban. Exactly. The thing is, though, like, you know, this return flight, they definitely wouldn't have had time to fully fix the issues. You know, they've already sold them tickets. They have to bring the passengers back who they've flown out to New York, and let's be honest, the service is probably not going to be much better. I've heard it was a bit improved, especially in regards to the food and stuff, I heard, but there's definitely not enough time to get all the problems resolved. You know, even like little things like I heard a lot of the kitchen units and stuff that were cooking the food were a bit outdated as well, because they came from an airline that, you know, used the old generation of Airbus A380 in terms of the kitchens, and of course the cabin itself was pretty dated, right? Like panels not fitting anymore, and just an all-round weathered interior.
Yeah. And again, it just comes down to, I don't understand why they've launched half a product. Why have they not just waited until they've got their own staff, their own crew?
Yeah.
I don't understand the reason for doing it.
Virgin ask you not to film or take pictures without their permission. I don't believe that, Simon. Does anyone else back that up? Is that true? I think that'd be strange. And it's like, I think there's three, but I'd say two main reasons why they've probably done them flights. Number one is probably just to get a bit of money in, which, let's be honest, they haven't done. Because, you know, who's actually going to fly on that? And that leads to the second point, influencers. I think the people who are going to be booking them are like av geeks, influencers, you know, maybe the odd person who wants to just fly on it, you know, for transport reasons, but I'd say the vast majority of people who are going to be on there to document it in some way, whether for themselves or for their YouTube channels, Instagram followers. And if you get on and say they can't film, well, that's like most of the people just kind of written off, like, oh, hang on, I came on this to
film,
to share it, you know. And that's just going to add some more frustration, because they're just going to be annoyed then, and they're not going to give you a good word for that.
Yeah, I understand that, Ryanair. I don't think you should film crew without their permission. I think if you are doing a film on board, you should at least be polite enough and have enough manners to let people know that you're filming, but I don't think they should be able to stop you filming.
That's it. And Global, I mean, Highfly would have known this, and Highfly would have known that this is obviously very much a publicity thing, you know, the first ever flight, so I'm sure there would have been discussions between them and Global saying, right, how do we make sure this doesn't become all about the crew, you know, and putting them to shame and whatnot. So the whole thing just seems very unorganised.
Hope and Glory, welcome back for 5 months of support. Greetings from Gibraltar, good to see you.
Hey, welcome in.
Holly, good morning.
Gibraltar's a great place. It gets so hot down there, though.
Right now, heading out to Ibiza.
But yeah, the Global A380, it's flying its last kind of scheduled or chartered or commercial flight today, coming back from New York to Manchester. And then we don't know what's next for them. We shall see. Still got a long way to go before they start operating properly.
It's a beautiful KLM A321 Neo. Just arriving in.
Love it. Do you have an aircraft touching down as well? I'll spin around and catch that in a moment.
And Jacob's working as part of the ground staff at Manchester Airport this morning.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Hope it's not too windy for him.
Hey Philip, good morning, good to see you. No, Jared, we won't be streaming the second global arrival, no.
Yeah, I think the hype was around the seeing it here on the show on Wednesday. Might pop down and get a picture or something later, but we'll see. See how the weather is and whatnot. Problem is as well, it'll be so late that it'll be after the RVP closes. It'll be on runway 1, so it won't be too much of a good view anywhere. It was amazing to catch it on the Wednesday show, though. That was such a good show. Arriving and departing.
Keep an eye on this EasyJet. The first officer on board. May have family in the chat.
Okay. We'll get a recording.
3.7k viewers. Wow, what a Sunday, guys. Is
Welcome.
nobody else streaming? What's going on?
Very focused up in the flight deck there.
Yep.
Getting the aircraft taxied into Terminal 1. EasyJet Airbus A320 with the Sharklets. We have a TUI Dreamliner taking off shortly as well. Yazoo says in the chat, hit the like button, folks, if you're watching on YouTube.
Oh wow, other people are streaming today. We're just absolutely smashing it.
Wow.
Love that.
Welcoming everybody. We do go above and beyond on these Super Sunday shows by bringing in the multi-location setup. Today we've got Matt over on the car park, bringing live views of the apron as well as the main feed here on the airfield to add such an extra element to the streams.
Yeah, we really try and bring the sort of highest production we can in terms of cameras, camera positions, and we quickly realised that one camera was not enough. We want to be doing multiple cameras, and that gives us the option. As you can see now, we just saw the KLM taxi in front of us here at the RVP. Matt's now got it coming onto the apron, so it just gives us uninterrupted action, and you guys at home, the very best show that we can do for you. And I hope you're still enjoying it. Thank you. I mean, 3.7k viewers on a Sunday is massive for us. If you are new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. And Peter Dunn tuning in from Stretford. Good to see you, Peter. Cheers, Opper. Glad you're enjoying the stream as well. And we just hit 1,000 likes as well. If you can all smash that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And share the stream as well. We'd really appreciate seeing you all in. Will, no, we can't do that, unfortunately, because in the UK it's against the law to rebroadcast ATC. Should be a 24-hour stream like the others, says Darren. Yeah, but unlike the others, Darren, we're actually here at the airport, mate. The 24-hour streams are just cameras sat on the top of buildings. Yeah, I need to go home and eat and sleep, unfortunately, mate. Giant coin stacks. Welcome in. How are you doing? Can I have some? Fizzy Vlogs, welcome in. Watching from Cornwall. And Paul tuning in from Thailand. Good to see you. Annie, great to see you. Mr. and Mrs. A tuning in. How many brews are we on today, guys?
Yeah.
Pseudo, good to see you on Twitch. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, there's a plane on final there. Another BizJet. Wonder if we get a bit of an increase in BizJets today with the... is it the Villa game today at home?
Yeah, United playing Villa, yeah. I mean, it's going to be an interesting game, to be honest, because quite a lot has come out about the squad since the loss in the Cup.
Yep.
So I'm curious, like, are there certain players will be playing or not? So it's going to be an interesting one for sure.
We're following that Villa bus, the team coach.
Yeah, Sam sent me a picture of it. Yeah.
We were coming up the M6 and we were behind a bunch of coaches, and one of them was the team coach with all the Villa players on. We'd been down to East Midlands Airport yesterday.
Oh yeah.
To check out the Aero Park, which
nice.
I'd never been to. We were like, you know what? Today's probably the day to go. And it's pretty nice there. It's pretty good.
Nice.
It's there's loads of aircraft to see. I think the only downside to it, really, I know it's a bit I don't know, a bit nitpicky, is the actual aviation action, because at East Midlands you get mega movements. That you get loads of 747s and
there's an Antonov the other day.
Yeah, but they're never sort of in the day. They're never like at convenient times, and if they are, they're usually very few and far between. So while we were there yesterday, we were there for a few hours. We've probably only seen about 8 or 9 movements in total. Just the odd TUI and Jet 2, yeah. So, but the actual park was great. They've got an Nimrod there, just like the RVP one, but it's in a different config to the RVP. Much different on the inside. Looks like a completely different plane when you're inside it. They've got a bunch of other aircraft there, historic aircraft, and fighters, fighter jets, and all sorts of bombers. The Vulcan, of course, is there.
I think we'll probably lose 1-0, Pete Tong, I think. Jim Bonus saying, your pictures are great. I'm a lover of planes and airports. First timer in the chat. Hey, welcome, Jim. It's good to have you in the community. Hey. Thank you for watching. Warren Lishman, good morning. Welcome. Ian Newton says he's only just woke up. Oh, we'll let you off. Victoria says, this is my first time messaging, but I just want to say hello. And my 21-month-old is obsessed with planes, and we love your channel. There you go. Nice one, Victoria. Hey. Thank you so much for that.
That's awesome. I did put a message on Discord. Have you seen it?
No.
Have a quick nose.
Okay.
I'll run for a loo break after this TUI departs, and then yeah. Pegasus coming in next, and then we got the TUI 787 Dreamliner 2 depart straight after. It looks like. Still pretty windy here at Manchester Airport. I don't think it's going to let off much in terms of how strong the winds are today. Although I know after we sort of finish the show, it is going to change direction slightly to be much more of a headwind.
Same up here. It's like incredibly blustery, and like the wind will die down and there'll be nothing, but then all of a sudden you get a huge hit of wind.
It's the same here. Like very quiet, and then the tower just starts ferociously shaking. Like
you're on a boat.
Yeah. I always remember that show that we did where we had a show where there was winds from the northwest, and we did a show about 4 or 5 hours long, but it wasn't gusty. It was just constant wind on the side of the tower, and the two of us just felt like motion sick by the end of the stream. It was like stepping off a boat.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Richards, thanks very much. Gifting a membership. Going to Pete Tong. There you go, mate. Enjoy that gifted membership. Jim says, I used to be a cameraman for ITV, now retired, so interested in your production. It's very good. Hey, that's really good to hear, Jim.
Nice.
Thank you. Please let us know, Jim, if you think there's anything we can improve on.
Yeah, we do aspire to have that kind of TV feel to it.
Yeah, one of the things with our channel, Jim, is we try and make it a bit of a talk show, but with aviation built in, and the multicam setup especially is one of our newest additions. Well, not our newest, but one of our most popular additions to the channel.
Yeah, when Malaysian Airlines in later on, today as well. Yeah, that's awesome.
I believe it's got a special sticker on the front of it as well, that for the United Tour.
Oh, has it? Is it that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Really enjoying the views today. Nice windy departures and arrivals. And yeah, it is gusting. I'm not sure what the Met says. Usually the Met isn't massively accurate on this. There's 14 knots, which I'd say it's about that for the winds. But we're also getting a lot of gusts, and the gusts are up to 30 knots today. Might as well catch this arrival and go for a quick run to the bathroom.
We have got the Virgin A350 number 2 to land as well.
Okay. Oh,
maybe wait till after that. It's the positioning in from Edinburgh.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'll catch that as well. Just visual now with that.
Cheers, Liberator, saying, yeah, it's more like a TV programme. Thanks, Ken. Doing a fantastic job watching from Florida. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ken.
Hey.
Yeah, we're always watching back at ways to improve the shows. We've added a few features and stuff. Some of them stick, some of them don't. But I think the balance of everything now is quite nice. Because it is quite easy to go overboard on the production. You know, and that kind of takes away from the talk show element of it.
Yeah, because it's just too difficult to manage.
And then likewise, you don't just want like one camera, you know, and
yeah,
people talking. It's got to have some kind of.
It's got to have something, but the thing is, I'm down here trying to present and also switch all the cameras, manage the audio, keep things online. It's if we can we have done before where we've added too much, and it's just been difficult to carry on presenting whilst you're managing it all, I think. Hey Joshua, how are you doing? Good to see you. Carol Pearson, good morning. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks very much.
There we go, Ryanair just touching down on 23 right. That's followed by the Virgin repositioning flight coming in next. The Airbus wide body.
Abby saying I live 20 minutes from the viewer part. Can I get an autograph if I come down? We don't really do autographs, Abby. We're not that famous, but yeah, you can have a picture if you want. You can have a picture if you want.
I wouldn't even know what to write.
I don't even know how do you even do an autograph? I don't know. Yeah, no, you definitely come and grab a picture if you want though after the stream. You'd like one of them calligraphy experts to like come and teach. Mate, I just feel so awkward. Like
I know it's like why do you want to?
Why, yeah. Who am I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely not famous enough. Like we've had a few people email and say we've bought travel kits. Can you sign our wallets? I'm like, what are we supposed to write? Like
why?
Why us?
Enjoy your wallets.
Hey, thanks so much, Bevs, gifting a membership on the Twitch channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's fun getting photos, though. I know that's...
Yeah, we don't mind doing that. Yeah. That's all right. But
yeah,
I think autographing, we're definitely not famous enough for that.
Yeah.
How many are in your team? Asks Jim in the chat. So today we've got 3 of us today. We've got two camera operators and Martin doing all the switching.
Yeah.
And all 3 of us are here. You can hear us all talking as well.
I can give you a very, very crude view of what we're doing, Jim, in a moment, if you want, mate. Let's get this arrival in, and then I'll show you around the messy cables room. Your signature in a blank checkbook. That's me moving things. That's
maybe jump that.
That's me trying to tidy up before I show everyone the thing, and I pressed a button I shouldn't have done. I apologise. There you go, Jim. That's another button we've got available to us. I don't think it quite adds to the professional feel of the stream, though, I'll be honest.
It does.
I can't believe that.
A couple of people just jumped out of their skin.
Everyone just fell off their chair then.
Wakey, everyone.
Sorry, guys.
We've got the Virgin coming in next.
I can't believe that just happened, man.
That's funny.
How did I even do that? Oh, it's there. I need to delete that air horn, don't I?
It's only really used when you're on holiday and it's me downstairs.
Yeah, it's literally Andy just uses that to mess about when I'm not here. Whilst this Virgin's on approach, very, very quickly, I'll just show you. So this is what we're working with. I apologise, it's a mess. It really is. So we've got flight radar over here, touch screen. I can zoom in, see all that. You guys in the chat, there you are. Sorry, the camera's terrible when we're doing this because I'm looking right into the sun. So I can see Twitch chat on this side, YouTube chat on this side. So all the Twitch crew saying we ignore you. That is not true. There you are. We've got this little switcher. We got the multicam. So there's Matt's feed. There's Andy up on the roof. There's the main cam feed. That's what's going to you guys in the stream. Got audio. So we got all our vocal mics there. We've got aviation audio. We got Matt's Bluetooth audio. We got a stream deck for bringing up graphics on stream. And we've got encoder, streaming PC, which brings all the feeds in. And then you got me.
Who's that?
So there you go. Quick and messy setup tour. And yes, we should probably tidy our setup a little bit. Sorry.
Another dreamy on the streamy, go push back, chaps.
Nice. We've got a Virgin A350 next to land as well.
Maybe I could do one later in the show as well, showing up here.
Yeah.
A little bit to see up here as well.
Very well, thank you, Joshua. Really appreciate it, mate. Thanks for being involved.
Let us know in the chat if you want to see the upstairs view as well.
No, Darren, a lot of it stays put, mate. There you go.
That was interesting.
That was a bit of a long landing, but more than enough space at Manchester's runway. When, just to be clear as well, guys, because I know on some aviation streams, even here at Manchester, everything's kind of a bit sensational. Like, whoa, giving it all this. You don't get that here. When we say a long landing, we don't mean that it was dangerous. We don't mean that they were going to run out of runway. We just mean that they landed later than they usually do.
Yep.
But the length of Manchester's runways, there is more than enough space for that. And the pilots, as you can see, have got off. As you can see, if I just bring flight radar up, they've got off 2 exits before the end of the runway as well. So that's quite a regular vacate spot for these aircraft anyway. But yeah, no, interesting landing. Definitely caught a bit of that breeze on the final stage of the approach there.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Virgin A350, one of the best looking planes you'll see here at Manchester Airport.
Rob says, not a popular opinion, but I love all the silly noises and pop-up graphics. You should have a main plate designed to fit all of those screens and panels on a plate, have it CNC'd and make it look like a cockpit. Hey, listen, Alexandre, mate, if you've got an idea, you want to cook something up, get on the flip phone. Let's have a chat.
I think it's important to have a splash of banter on here as well.
Yeah, it has to be funny.
Yeah. There we go, the Virgin A350 taxiing in. After a simple repositioning flight, there won't be any passengers on board this plane. As a result, the aircraft will be pretty light. And you kind of seen that on the aircraft as it was touching down. You are, hang on.
And it's Virgin Atlantic A350 just positioning in from Edinburgh. Only taking about half an hour to get down to us here at Manchester Airport. And we've got a couple of nice departures coming up as well. Singapore A350 and the Bahrain Dreamliner as well is on the taxi out. What's going on? Singapore A350 taxiing out on Matcam. And EasyJet just arriving in from London Gatwick as well. We also have an Aer Lingus A330 out to Bridgetown. It is all popping off here at the airfield at the moment. And we are just moving a couple of things around, so just bear with us, folks. We have got the Gulf Air Dreamliner that's been pushed back on the apron as well. We can probably close that poll now as well, can't we? There we go. Ian says, I've just rage quit out of Call of Duty watching you guys to calm down. It's all fine, Ian. Just remember, Ian, they're all just sweaty tryhards, mate. You don't need to worry about them. Sit there all night, sweating their back out, heavy breathing, just trying to win every game. And you're here watching Airliners live, Ian. You know what I mean? You're not messing about, mate. Don't worry about it. There's a Singapore A350 as well. Andy has just nipped to the loo, so we're just on a bit of a static cam on the main feed at the moment. And Smithy's got the beautiful Gulf Air that's been pushed back as well. Cheers, Andrew. Glad you're enjoying it. Hope you're doing well. What's your plans this afternoon, Matty, do you reckon?
I'm going to drive over to Yorkshire this afternoon, mate. But like I say, hopefully it'll be back in time for a bit of a nice roast later on in the day. But yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I've got to head over to Yorkshire and then I'll be back over this way.
You're over to Yorkshire?
Later on in the afternoon.
What are you doing up there? You going for a cuppa or what?
Just a bit of a housewarming. A couple of the eldest friends have finally got the house, got on the housing ladder. So yeah, I'm going to pay a visit, see how they're getting on with the gap over there, mate.
Amazing. Love that. I don't know, mate.
I think you'll be watching the United game behind your hands, will you?
To be honest, mate, I don't think this game means anything, to be honest. So I'm just going to just watch it and just enjoy a bit of football, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, is the main thing.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the Battlefield games are really worth watching at the moment. Worth playing at the minute. I think obviously everyone's playing the latest one, but there is a new one coming out very, very soon, so I'd probably just wait for that one, Ian. But Battlefield 1, I think, Paul, was good. I just couldn't get my head around the guns, me. I much prefer Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. Battlefield 3 was my favourite. Or was it Battlefield 2? Battlefield 3, I think. That was the best. Nat says, I'm stood on stand 301 waving at the camera, apparently. There you go. Battlefield 2 and 3, yeah, that was it, Ali. Yeah, you're right. Cable management. I don't think there is any cable management in this setup. It probably needs cable managing, but it hasn't been done. Every now and again, we kind of rip everything out and clean it all up and start again, but it's been
such a... down there? Yes, that's our man down there. Yeah, he's the boy.
Oh, can you see him? I'm just waiting for our camera to catch up. Oh, you don't enjoy watching United, Stephen, at the moment. You just watch United. There he is. Main guy.
Main man.
Oh, legend. Hey, Chris, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
Legend.
And we'll bring Andy's camera back from the moon, and there it is.
Hello.
For the moon.
And are you on? Are you working?
I don't know. Yes.
Sounds like you're. Hello. How you doing? All right?
Everything's well.
Good.
I shan't be here too long though because I've got Dakota.
Yes.
Okay, no
So
worries.
We got Sam on the show here downstairs next to Martin.
She's going to be next to me. She's just squidging in.
Yep. Sam
With
is
the cable management.
Sam
Listen,
is
don't
my...
you say nothing about my cable management. There's
Cable management.
But if you want to cable manage, you feel free, but you have to wait till we're finished, because otherwise you'll press...
Give it maybe 12 weeks and OCD will seriously set in. So yes, I can do that for you.
Most of the chat have already given their opinion on that anyway. So.
Listen, don't you worry about it.
Yeah, we're way ahead of you. So Sam is my other half. She has just popped on because we got a little bit of an update, I guess, to let you guys know on. A lot of people at the RVP, well, some people might already know this, certain people, but it's something that's going to become harder and harder to hide, right? Going forwards. And I'm assuming a lot of people probably already can gather what the announcement is that in the end of September, last day of September, we are expecting a new addition to the family in the house.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about rabbits.
Not rabbits, no.
Not a dog.
Another human.
Another small human.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's mega.
We've been keeping it quiet because obviously we lost one last year, so it's a rainbow pregnancy. So everything's like making sure it's okay, more scans, more appointments, and I'm just getting really fat, so I can't hide it anymore.
You got the maternity trousers on, and
we had a picnic. I think it wasn't last weekend; it was the weekend before, and I was like trying to breathe in. But now I just cannot hide it anymore. So we've gotten through the rough patch. They've given us all clears and whatnot. We had the abnormally tests; they're all fine. So we are expecting a small child, and it will be a boy. We're sure.
Huge.
So
huge congrats.
Very blessed to have one of each. So I can't hide it. So
I am super made up for you. Me and Jen both made up for you. I know obviously it was difficult.
It's just been such a great week. Obviously, we're announcing this. You've been on a helicopter. It's just such a positive week. So I think now is probably the time to announce it. Let's all get all good vibes and whatnot, but no, I'm just getting a bit fed up of being pregnant at this point. It's like with this weather, it's so hot because obviously the blood flows like so much more, and I just want a pint.
Yeah. So that means you guys, in about 12, 13 years, will have an extra camera at the airport.
If Dakota doesn't say take interest.
Long-term goals for the channel.
Be ran by Dakota and child number 2 at this rate.
Much cheaper labour when you own them.
I remember when Dakota was small, she used to come in and help pack up, didn't she? But
she did, yeah.
You don't really use the services much anymore, so maybe she can help with the cables.
She asked for a pay rise, so let's get rid of her.
She's my kind of girl. She knows her worth.
Yeah, thank you all for the messages in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
I've never seen that many congratulations in the chat. That's crazy.
I've got my phone on, oh God.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Uncle Matt Cam.
Uncle Matt Cam,
get in there.
Uncle Matt Cam again.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah. So Dakota knows she's done really well in keeping it quiet, in all fairness.
I think I've done quite well keeping it quiet, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Can I
get a bit of credit in this?
You can. I think there's maybe once, maybe twice I've had to sneak Andy away on a Wednesday. Obviously, sometimes the appointments I've got no jurisdiction in having an opinion. Sometimes I can be like, can we move this to another day? And that's fine. Sometimes I'm like, no, this has to happen today. Especially with the anomaly scans, because you've got about 2 weeks to get those done.
Yeah.
So I think there was one Wednesday I had to pinch him. He's like, just call any excuse.
For anyone wondering, that was the Wednesday when I I did one by me Todd.
You did, didn't you? You quite enjoyed it.
I actually quite enjoyed it. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
So it kind of worked out all right in the end. I was like, I feel so bad for Martin. Like, I don't want to be like pulling his cameraman away and his friend away. But it was just one of those. Like I said, I would try to argue the toss and say, like, hello, can I please have this day? And then sometimes I'm like, I've got one next Saturday. It's like, it's on a weekend, but it's better than a Wednesday or a Sunday. That would be even worse. But
so in September, that does mean just for you guys at home, around sort of September time, we'll probably be seeing a lot more of me and Matt, and maybe some special guests as well. And obviously Andy, I've already said to Andy that I want him to take as much time as he wants off, because I think it's really important. And I'll be open and say I really don't agree with guys only getting 2 weeks off.
Oh God, no, it's horrific.
Absolutely not. I think I don't think it's right. I think it's probably one of those outdated olden day things. I think guys should be bonding with a new baby, and I think 2 weeks is not enough.
It's not just so much bonding with the baby. Like, so I'm high risk with Dakota. I had a large hemorrhage, and it took me more than 2 weeks to recover. It wasn't great, but I've said to Andy, like, I don't want to be interfering too much. No. If it's like a Sunday and it's the flagship show, it's the main thing. As long as I'm recovered, by all means, go.
Right, and if you're not, then we can do it.
If I'm not, it's not the end of the world.
I'm just telling you as well, because I've already told him upstairs. I don't want to see his backside for at least 3 or 4 weeks, because he has to be at home looking after you. Well, if he's doing your head in, you want to kick him out, then fine. But
I'll text you like he's coming to the office.
For both of you, you should not be coming here if you're not ready for him to come here.
No, the second I'm recovered and I can walk around. So I remember with Dakota, that was a natural birth. It wasn't cesarean.
Yeah.
I couldn't even laugh. And it was horrific because it was lockdown, obviously, 2020.
Well, that's good. He's not very funny anyway, is he?
It wasn't so much that. But it was watching my mum cut my brother's hair, because lockdown haircut, and he was just horrified. He was looking up at it. He's like, what on earth are you doing? And I had to go upstairs, and then I realised, because I was just laughing my head off so much, and every time I laughed it hurt, so I thought, I'll go upstairs, I'll stop laughing. Struggle get up the stairs as well. Couldn't call.
I love the chat being like, yo, if we're business class and above, do we get the birth live stream?
Oh gosh.
Well, there you go, guys. We're all about the money, aren't we? You know what I mean?
It would be a case of you'd have to age restrict that to 18 plus, because that will be some very strong verbal words from me.
A donation goal for the baby name. He should be called Planey McPlainface.
This is what I went to ask as well, because I remember when you were looking for names for Darcy, and it was just so many stupid dog names. One of them was really good. I think Susie said it was like Sparkplug or something like that.
Sparkplug.
I mean, we've already got a couple of names set out, but stupid names, I'm here for a laugh, whilst I still can laugh.
Yeah. That's a mega announcement. Like I say, I know obviously like everything was private, like when it happened a year ago or how long it was, and I'm well made up. It's all sorted out this time.
Absolutely.
It was tough last year, of course, and it's going very well so far this time. So
yeah, I mean, I think last year was like such an eye-opening thing as well, because like we didn't realise how many people experience the like pregnancy losses and whatnot. I think it's like 1 in 4 people experience pregnancy loss. Like 1 in 4 parents, and 1 in 2 people in the UK know somebody that's experienced it, and it's just like such a number that you don't think about, because you used to think about like families having like 8 children, but like the mortality rate's like years
ago. It's surprisingly common, because both my sister and my mum did as well. And I remember when you came into the RVP, and it was only like a few weeks afterwards, and I hadn't seen you, had I? And you just like broke down.
Oh God,
And I said to Jen, I said that was just horrible.
It was horrible. I do apologise.
Not horrible. Like, I'm glad I was there with you, but like I just couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it was so hard to keep it in. I think we started because we had a termination for medical reasons. I think we started on the Friday. I'm tearing up already. It's stupid. Was it Friday or the Saturday? And then it started on the Monday.
Yeah.
So I came here and I just knew what I'd done. It's like
just a difficult.
It sounds daft, but like the only like thing I can compare it to is somebody's never had to be put in that situation. Is having a loved pet put down.
Yeah.
But it felt worse because it was a human being at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like to me, life starts when your heart starts, because life stops when your heart stops, essentially.
Yeah.
Some people think it's conception. That's a different debate.
The thing was, like you say, it's all...
Yeah, it felt like I was taking a life away, but I said to Andy, look, at the end of the day, Edwards syndrome, it's gonna... Yeah. We're just making more ashes for ourselves. It's not fair.
And I think you weren't left with any choice, Sam. I don't think you should
absolutely
you should ever sort of take that on. And I said the same thing to Andy, because Andy rang me as well, and I said, mate, you just can't put that on yourself. That decision's been taken out of your hands, and here we are. You know what I mean? Yeah. With a mega announcement. And it's going to be great.
It has a 10:30 rave, so normally when I'm on a Wednesday and I'm just like sat there working away, and I'm like lurking as well.
So when are we expecting the news then? When do you know any, or do you want to talk about a time when we're expecting it? Or
when we're expecting it was literally the last day of September, 30th of September. But
the funny thing is that's Jen's birthday. So I said to Andy, he said it's the 30th of September. I said, mate, that's really convenient, because you're going to be off for your kid's birthday, I'm going to be off for Jen's birthday, so we can just shut the channel down for the day. Tell Sam if she can be on that'd be perfect.
I'll try my best.
For the calendar, you know what I mean?
Dakota was exactly 7 days late. It was the longest week of my life. I was doing everything. I was walking the dog, eating pineapple, spicy curries, just trying to get it to come along, because I was going to get an induction, and I really didn't want that.
No.
And then... with this one, I've just got this feeling that because it's a second, technically third pregnancy, it'll be early. So I don't really want to clash with Jen too much. I still want Jen to have her day.
You, if you can get them on the same day,
I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. But I don't want to be late again, because, oh gosh, when you're waiting for this baby to arrive, oh, my life.
I can't imagine, just waiting. It's like,
I've done my time.
There, every feeling's like, oh. And then you chump and you go, it's all right, don't worry. Stand down, everybody.
It was so obvious with Dakota. So I woke up on the day that I was going to get induced, whatever the word is. And I got out of bed. I had a little bit of a lie-in. There was obviously COVID lockdown, and I stood up out of my bed, fresh carpet, and as I did that, the waters broke. And I was like, oh no.
Here we go.
Run to the toilet, don't get this on the carpet. And then it all went downhill from there. But no, I'm going to assume we're going to be a little bit early on this one, but now I say that, I'm going to be waiting another week, so
we will see. We will see, but there you go. Massive announcement. 10 out of 10s, and it's going to come round quick, isn't it?
I hope so.
I
hope so.
Yeah, it's going to be quick.
It's very tiring. I was very tired during the first. Still tired now. I'll go home today and have a nap.
Sounds like a plan.
It is my every Sunday. And of course, in typical Andy fashion, he's already planning a trip with the newborn. I'm not even joking, he actually is.
You know it.
Love to go back to Texas, just saying. Anyways, I better love yous and leave yous and go back to my already here child, who will be annoying somebody for more ice cream, knowing her. You know what she's like.
No worries. There you go. Massive announcement, chat.
So yes, thank you ever so much for the congratulations. It means a lot.
Nice.
Thank you.
There you go.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
I've not seen that many hearts and celebrations in that chat ever, I don't think. That's crazy.
Hey, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
I didn't want it to be a big deal. I was just like, by the way, guys, just letting you know. Baby shower.
Made up.
We found out the gender quite early as well, because we had a scan at 17 weeks, I think it was, because I think 20 is when they do the gender scan officially. It's 17 weeks, and the lady on the ultrasound was like, by the way, guys, I can see what the gender is. With a boy, as you can imagine, it's a bit easier to tell. So they were like, do you want to know? And we were like, go on then. Go on then. And yeah, it's a boy, so made up.
Get it.
Will it be quite the aviation geek that we are? Probably.
Mate, I'm so bad with secrets as well.
Oh yeah.
I've known for ages. I'm like,
yeah, that's it.
Stay me, mate. Stay me. Don't slip up.
Sam's been going out and stuff and just having alcohol-free drinks and stuff to try and disguise the fact that for a lot of people. And then people are like, "Oh, hang on, you're drinking alcohol. What's going on?"
And just pushing back on the remote cam, we got another TUI Dreamliner. It's been a day of TUIs today. I feel like we've seen loads of them.
Yeah.
Where's Myri? Myri in the chat today?
Driving in from Belfast. Aer Lingus ATR. And thanks for all of the support coming into the stream, guys, as well. Sorry, there's so many to read out. We'll just give a big, massive thank you to everybody there for getting involved.
Better start saving for his PPL, mate.
Mike Richards gifting a membership. Malky, start out with the congratulations. Thank you so much, mate, for the donation. Jenny saying congratulations to you both for the 13 months. Thank you. Beastie with the £2 donation, saying lovely news. Suze with a huge congratulations in a donation, and Tom and Ann with the congratulations as well.
Thank you, everyone.
Expecting a Virgin 330 pushback any moment as well, chaps.
Nice.
Hey, Laurie M, good morning.
Hey, Laurie.
Welcome in.
Just change.
Okay. And if you're enjoying today's show, get involved in the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Love to see you in the live chat. Got to ask yourself now, Andy, how pregnant does Sam have to be before we stop sending her to the cafe when Tom and Ann aren't here?
Comes a point. Full 8 months in.
Yeah.
I think it is going to be a month of announcement, guys, as well, is the other thing. The big project that we're working on, we think we should be able to announce soon as well.
Oh, yes.
So it's just been, honestly, this year for the channel, it's just been wild, hasn't it? Absolutely wild.
Amazing. Amazing.
Big secret project on the works. I'm sure lots of you have been asking about it.
Hey, Roger, why don't you go and watch another channel, mate? I think that is... Honestly, dude, that is the rudest thing I think I've seen anyone type in a long time on this channel. So that's an instant ban for you, mate. Imagine trying to ruin an announcement like that, dude. What a disrespectful thing to do.
That's funny. But yeah, and the secret project isn't the baby, by the way.
No.
Secret project's another...
As good as Richard is, I don't think he can code a human quite yet.
Ryanair 737 just landed in these very blustery conditions here at Manchester Airport today. David MC's got it. Whopper. Yeah. He knows.
Hey, Claire, nice one. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. Watching at work on the down low.
Hope you're enjoying it, but not too distracting. Yeah, winds today forecast to be up to 30 knots of gusts. Seen a few quite windy landings so far. No go-arounds yet. Still got the Emirates Airbus A380s coming within the next hour. Sort of 45 minutes away, should be. Assuming it's on time. And that's also sporting the Wimbledon special today as well.
Nice.
Looks like it's running a little bit behind schedule, but only a couple of minutes. So yeah, just under an hour away that is. I'd highly recommend sticking around for that, folks.
It's bank holiday tomorrow, isn't it?
It is, yeah, bank holiday Monday.
Oh.
Hopefully the weather's a bit nicer.
Oh, that's nice, Dunk and Janie, Andy saying excellent to hear the big announcement, big congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate. I know a lot of people have said it, and certainly can't acknowledge all of them, but thank you so much. It means a lot.
And on a session, becoming a brand new Airliners Live VIP. Thank you so much, mate. And David with a £5 donation. Is that what we should name him? G-Baby.
G-Baby, yes.
G-Baby.
I was G-Baby today. What's mad is that baby will grow up and be able to watch this stream back and like, see the moment it was announced.
Crazy, isn't it? Like, wow, that is wild, actually.
It is wild because, like, babies these days must have such a high level of, like, coverage. You know, like how you look back at old baby photos and they're just, like, pictures, aren't they? Like, oh, here's me on holiday on the beach or whatever. But these days, like, people are recording things, aren't they? Like, the first time they spoke, the first walk, you know, all these big experiences on smartphones and stuff. And, like, kids growing up, be able to look back at so much of, like, their life recorded on phones.
That's what I mean. With, like, me and you, we've just got, like, old photo albums, haven't we? Like, pictures of us and stuff.
Just, like, out of context, like, pictures of you, like, on a bicycle or something, you know, like... and, yeah, kids these days have, like, such an advantage that they can watch back all these memories on videos.
Matt says he'll send a £500 donation if you name him Kingu.
Kingu. Oh, tempted.
Richard, thank you so much. Just gifted a membership to the channel. That's gone to Chris Smith. Hey. There you go, Chris. Enjoy that gifted membership there.
I've got 50,000 pictures of my cat. Vicky pets are like so photogenic, aren't they?
Darcy had a final vaccination on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it now. In about a week's time, we're going to be zipping around everywhere.
Yes.
Can't wait to take us to the beach. Southside. We'll be going to the beach. Wait, it's going to be boss.
That's going to be good.
Okay.
Lufthansa rolling out to Munich. And I'll let you read that donation out, mate. I just need to loop.
No stress. I shall spin my camera around, have a look. So we got Paul Davies with a £19.99 donation. Congratulations, you both put this towards a bottle. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, certainly will. There'll be a lot of costs, I'm sure. That were, obviously, we weren't hoping for either gender. I would be happy with either, to be honest. But if it was a girl, at least she'd have the advantage of they could wear Dakota's old clothes. But now with it being a boy, we've got to buy a fresh wardrobe for them. But yeah, likewise to Martin, you know, of course we've got the rabbits, but we had like an office room as well set up in the house, and I used to spend a lot of time in there, you know, on the computer in there and doing video editing, working on the secret project. But these days that office is now packed up and empty now, so next job is to decorate, which I'm sure will be fun. Hey, nice one, Ryan. Appreciate it. Enjoy. Ryanair 737 Max touching down with a blue tail on as well. Coming in from Reykjavik. Yeah, good morning, Paul. Thanks for the donation again. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Not seen you for a little while. I know you're a very busy guy. Bit of work on the house as well, right, Paul? Yeah, cats are very photogenic, aren't they, Amy? If I go to someone else's house with, like, who has cats, I end up taking more pictures of them than I would my own pets. And Pia, thank you so much for the 45 DKK. Is it Danish crowns, I guess you call it? So huge congratulations, Sam and Dakota. Thank you, Pia. Appreciate it. Do you ever film other airports too? Sometimes. Sometimes. We usually stick to Manchester, though. We typically only ever go to other airports when there's like something special going on.
Back just in time for that Virgin A330 being pushed back right in front of Smithy.
Off she goes. The Aer Lingus, Airbus A330, climbing out Manchester Airport there.
And Holly, welcome back. 26 months of membership. With a congratulations, Andy and Sam, in the chat.
Thank you. Man, it's got me quite emotional, all these congratulations in the chat. I didn't expect this. I just thought there'd be like a few hearts and stuff, but wow. You guys, thank you. Did not expect that.
Top community, man. Top community.
Yeah, it really is, yeah. Like I was saying, the same with that heli video as well. Like, the response from that was crazy. Like, people saying they were getting legit teared up watching it.
Yeah.
Mad. Yeah, Beastie. A lot of people think Dakota is named after the Stereophonics song. The amount of times we get, oh, you Stereophonics fans, are you? It's like, I mean, it's a good song, like, but no, she's named after the aircraft.
Hey, Victor, welcome in. Thank you very much for watching today.
Luton is building a new terminal, extra stands and taxiways, and hopefully an RVP. Mate, wow. That'd be cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Might have to get in touch with him.
Might have to hide the video that I made of Luton Airport, though. Yeah, don't check that video out, guys. It's fine. It's an old video. Yeah, Vicky, it was so good, that helicopter ride.
Matt's on top of the T1 car park. It's one of our favourite remote cam locations.
Paul Davies saying, as someone who used to be afraid of flying, hang on, sorry, it just jumped up. I know it's tough to get around. Yeah, certainly. Surprisingly more common than you'd think, people who have some kind of flying anxiety. We do have another Fear of Flying video coming on the channel as well, with Captain Mark. In fact, he was in the studio on Tuesday, and we filmed a total of 4 videos with him. Yeah. 5, including a VIP only video, which is already on the channel, if you want to check that out.
Yeah, we've been so busy, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been absolutely crazy the last week of the channel, really.
Yeah, on Friday, you know, it was meant to be our day off. We ended up spending it all editing the helicopter video, doing other things. And then I was editing right up to the point where I had to leave, go and film the Emirates departure, run back. It was just manic. Manic.
Hey, and thank you so much, Barry. Just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Really appreciate that, Barry. Thank you so much. And Paula saying, amazing news. Congratulations, Andy, Sam, and Dakota. Buy a little gift.
Thank you, Paula. Appreciate it. Yeah, Duncan, I'm not sure what they'll do with the T1 car park. I don't think they're going to change the car parks much. I think they're focusing more on the actual terminal and all the stands and gates and stuff. But we'll obviously have to keep an eye on it. One thing I'm quite happy about, though, is the fact that where Matt is, you've got that new pier that's getting built, and I believe all the heavy stands, like where the A380 is going to be and stuff, will be visible from where Matt is. Because I had a bit of a worry that they might put them on the other side, or maybe it'll just be obstructed by something, but I think it'll be a really good view. Sadly, we won't see the A380 from the RVP anymore in terms of, you know, on stand. You'll obviously still see it on the runways and stuff and taxiways, but obviously we'll still catch it on MacCam, and also it opens the door to potentially another A380 operator at Manchester going forwards, because we'll have 2 super jumbo stands. So who knows? Maybe Qantas, or I think Qatar, probably the most likely.
Qatar, yeah.
Qatar, yeah. Global, Global A3.
Beastie saying she loved the low-flying Emirates video as well. So that was when me and Andy went to Lady Lane. So yeah, we've done a lot, haven't we, in the last couple of weeks? Yeah. That's a VIP-only video that's available on the channel. So if you're not a VIP of our channel, we are putting a lot of content into a lot of time into extra content for you guys. So consider supporting the channel if you can afford to do so. It helps us keep improving, keep me and Andy in a job. This is our full-time jobs. Doing this channel, so any support you can give us is massively appreciated, and we're trying to give back with plenty of content and plenty of extra videos for you guys.
Yeah, every week for the last month we've uploaded a new VIP only video. So we had our first runway rambles and another episode as well, which was really well received. Then we had that Lady Lane filming one with the low flyovers, and then we just released one 2 days ago, I think it was, with Captain Mark, and a bit about the heli flight and building a new studio as well in the Airliners Live HQ. See me and Martin attempting a bit of DIY.
Yeah. And you can become a VIP by clicking the Nightbot link in the chat there. It says become one of our fantastic VIPs by clicking this link. And we recommend joining business class or above if possible. And you can also gift memberships to the channel as well by clicking a dollar symbol, then clicking membership gifting, and that just gives people like a free trial of VIP. Essentially, they get gifted a membership, which is a super kind thing to do.
Yep.
Paul, it got scrapped, mate. It got scrapped.
Oh, the tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Thank you very much, Aaron, for your very kind donations as well. Really appreciate it, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel. And Dave Seton, welcome to Business Class Support. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Dave. And Tasker returning for 38 months. Saying congratulations to Andy and Sam, and well done to Martin as well. Thank you, mate. 3 Dreamliner on the roll to Montego Bay.
Pretty early rotation there for the Dreamliner, considering it's going all the way to Montego Bay. Transatlantic flight, of course. Is a third runway in the pipeline? I don't believe so, no.
Hey, Rob, welcome back. 4 months of support. Thank you, Rob. Cheers, mate.
Still here.
Me too.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, folks, watching on YouTube. It'd be amazing to smash through that 1,000 like mark. We have over 3,000 people watching, so I think it's definitely doable. If you all hit the like button now, if you haven't already, let's give it a big push.
Excellent landing from Munich, EasyJet. And Philip Worrell, thank you so much. Just gifted a membership that's gone to Anders. Thank you so much. Our first go around of the stream. EasyJet A320 opting to come around for a second attempt. Wind coming from the north here today, so it's to be expected.
Yeah, a little bit early on the go around. I've got a bit of wind shear or just not completely ready to land. Still very windy at Manchester Airport, of course.
Thanks, Gaza. Glad you enjoyed the stream as well, mate. Matt Cam picking up that EasyJet go around for us, makes a right-hand turn and be vectored round again for a second approach. There's this turn you just saw it make.
Angela saying not seen it go around live before. Hey, there you go.
There you go, so just confirmed over the radio, wind shear warning on approach, which is an immediate go around. If the aircraft detects wind shear, it will actually announce in the cockpit wind shear ahead, and it is an immediate go around. Very high sensitivity equipment on board these Airbus aircraft, and they detect it nice and early. Wind shear is can be extremely dangerous if you hit it particularly badly. Yeah, although most of the time it'd just be quite bumpy and unpleasant, and you really don't want that on the final stages of an approach. So we'll keep an eye on this next arrival, which is a Ryanair in from Barcelona.
We'll give it heading back to about an 8-10 mile final on the instant landing system. So from the time it goes around,
yeah, even when you got like headwinds, you know, if the gusts are high enough, you can get situations where you get wind shear. Today it's not a crazy crosswind, but it is about a 45-degree angle. So it's definitely not a complete headwind.
DK, they would usually use a higher takeoff speed, yeah, in windy conditions. Ian, welcome back for 9 months. Good morning, mate. Welcome in. How are you doing? And awesome viewing figures today. Well over 3,000 live viewers for the full stream.
Mad. Wow. Welcome in, everyone. Let us know in the chat if you're new to the channel. I bet there's at least a handful of people who have never seen us before. Yeah, David saying that I'd love to be in a go-around. Yeah, same. It's definitely an unpopular opinion.
Alphabet, I know it's a Sunday show, mate, but we don't need a preacher, thank you. Go straight down for the Ryanair in from Barcelona. Walk around inspection taking. Oh, is that? Oh, I thought it was a pilot. It's probably not, is it, Matt?
Ground ops, mate. Just having a quick walk around.
Yeah, ground ops. Yeah. It looked like the pilot on my little mini screen down here for a second. Flaming Firefly, how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you in the chat. And Anne-Marie, so she says, thanks for the amazing channel. She's left now because I took 9 attempts to read her name out. Anyway, apologies, Anne-Marie, and I'm sorry I've just ruined the channel for you there.
Did it go around on her name?
Mate, I did about 3 go-arounds then.
Almost had to divert to another person.
How many goes did I give? That what did I say? Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie. I got Anne-Marie in the end, didn't I?
Pick one.
Oh no. You know who you are. I don't. What are you doing? Lufthansa next out.
Huge gust of wind just hit us then as it rotated.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. You can just see the wind so dancing as the wind is up and down. No consistency to it at all.
Huge welcome to everybody in the chat. If you are new in the channel, we'd love to say hello to you and welcome you in. So get a message in the chat if you can. We've got a few mods in. Should we switch sub only off for a little while? What do you reckon, chat? Should we say hello to a few more people?
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, of course, and get involved in the chat. Especially if you're new to the channel. If it's your first time watching, I'd love to hear all about it. Oh, subscriber only mode is off. Chaos! Go on then. Who's not a subscriber? Being a subscriber is free, of course.
Yeah. You should do it, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. Click subscribe.
For whatever reason, if you're not a sub, then there you go.
I'm curious, if you're not a sub, but you are watching regularly, why are you not a sub? I'd be curious to know.
Look at this. Logan there getting blown about here. Bet they could feel that up in the cabin.
Hey, thanks, Steve. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, it is very windy. Yeah, and it's been blustery all day. You can see on our overlay down at the bottom that the gusting factor has disappeared now from the METAR, but I still believe there is a gust there.
Yeah, you're seeing that, Logan ERJ really putting in a lot of inputs there to get the plane down smoothly. As the RVP considered an on-site model plane shop / camera shop / airlines live shop, they have a shop here that does sell models.
Yep.
I'll spin around and show it on camera. I think I can just see it from this view. It's really good. They've got loads of models there, loads of gifts as well, aviation memorabilia, books, postcards, toys for kids, clothing as well, stationery, and it's just behind us here. Can I see it here? There it is. The aviation shop, there it is. So that's open most days, similar hours to the park itself.
Yeah.
I'd recommend checking out if you're down here. Have a little browse. Loads in there. They have, in the past, had some Airliners Live merch in there as well. They don't have any camera stuff, though.
No. But most of our merch you can just get through our website at airliners.live. And we have just launched the new travel kits, which are available now. Well worth going and taking a look at, and you do support the channel with your purchases as well. And go and have a look at them, guys. If you just head to airliners.live, they are selling very, very quickly.
Yep.
Only 150 were ever added to stock, and we've given a few away as well.
Yeah, that's right. They sell radios and binoculars in there as well, saying Mach 1. Good point. I believe if you buy a scanner there as well, they can tune it for you as well, set it up for Manchester.
Oh no, Angela. So she's had to... Well, she's been turfed out the bath because it's been leaking into the apartment below.
Oh,
can you imagine?
Mate. Hope it gets sorted.
Gwendolyn, I'm sure there has been points where the weather's been too bad where they've had to hold arrivals, mainly in sort of the major storms we have here in the UK. So whilst we've been doing Airliners Live, it's probably only happened a handful of times. But each aircraft has a limit, like a crosswind limit. And if it's above that, then no aircraft will make an approach in. And like I say, it's probably only happened 3 or 4 times in the 5 or 6 years that we've been full-time. That we've been streaming on the channel. Or however long it is. Probably longer than that now. 7 years.
Yeah, about that, yeah. Just the go around, was it? This plane?
Yeah,
yes, it
go
was.
around,
Yeah.
just touching down.
Really nice orbit it's done there, chat. You can see that. Quite a perfect little approaching.
Yep. the second approach down nice and smoothly.
Michael says, hey everyone, I'm new to the channel and we're waiting for the Orlando flight to take off from Mike, Kirsty and Corey. Welcome everyone.
Awesome.
And behind this EasyJet is the Air Transat to arrive from Toronto.
The next departure is the Orlando flight, Airbus A330-300 series with Virgin Atlantic. It's now lined up on 2-3 right, with the Air Transat behind to land on the same runway.
Cheers, Darren. Darren's saying, brilliant channel, lads. I've been watching for a while. Gets me in the mood for my holidays.
Hey.
Great to have you in the channel as well. Thanks for watching.
I know, before going abroad, doing a bit of plane spotting yourself is always like a really fun thing to do. Proper gets you in the mood.
This Virgin Atlantic to Orlando just starting to take off roll with the Air Transat approaching behind. They'll be expecting a late landing clearance.
Wow, and it's only just landed. That is late on the clearance.
Expertly done as well. Air Transat A321 Neo. And Ian Newton, thank you so much for the 1 year of support to the channel. Saying congratulations, Andy, on the new edition. But please don't call him Ryan. He'll be late and pop out to that daft fanfare.
Right.
Hey, but at least he won't cost you much, though, Ian. I'm here.
Top 10 low-cost names.
Pete Tong, yeah, we've got like a risk assessment that we do here, mate, based on what's happening. We don't stop streaming for all emergencies, but there are things in place, yeah, that we need to bear in mind.
Yep.
Hence why we have that button.
Oh. Luckily not needed to use that.
We haven't, but it's there in case. Because we are in a position where, as sort of not nice as it would be, we would most likely, in sort of most circumstances, keep filming, which unfortunately falls on the job of Andy. But in a sort of air crash investigation scenario, that footage can be extremely helpful. But obviously, we would kill the feed; it wouldn't be broadcast.
That's it.
TUI Dreamliner on the pushback as well on Matt's camera, but we have got another approach EasyJet in from Belfast.
Wow, very smoothly done by the EasyJet crew.
Yeah, Jan, we do try and let you know, as we did with that EasyJet then, where it's coming in from. If you want a bit more information, we recommend having Flight Radar open where you can.
Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it. The Flying Bull, we like to call this one. Oscar X-ray on the reg of this EasyJet A320. Doing a great job getting her down in these strong winds today. Super gusty. We did just see her plane a little earlier go around due to wind shear, which is completely out of the pilot's control. That's when the aircraft encounters a huge change in wind. It becomes a little bit unstable. So at that point, the pilots must go around.
You're getting us a bit worried now, chat. David says, how do I get the cap that Andy is wearing?
Mate, everyone likes it.
So are we in agreement that this new cap that we've designed and got done, we're not going to sell them, we're just going to sell that one instead? Because this was the new cap we announced today, but everyone seems to want the grey one. So maybe we just sell the grey one then instead?
Well, a bit of backstory. So we had the black ones. Obviously, they look the best in my opinion. But in the heat, like when the sun's beating down your head, you don't want a dark cap. So I said, what about a grey one? A white one might be a bit too, light. Grey, great. And then we built on that with what Martin's got, which is kind of like a retro, breathable cap, which has a very summery vibe to it. So I thought that Martin's was like the Mark II of this, basically. But what do you think in the chat, folks? Since you can see both of them. And I guess we have the option to sell either one. The one I'm wearing is pretty basic, but is that a good thing? I don't know. They're both, I mean, this one's slightly less breathable. This one doesn't have the mesh, so it's not as cool to wear in terms of temperature. But in terms of style, is it the cool one? Air France Airbus A220 coming in from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Biggest airport there in France. Why does everyone love this cap? I don't get it.
Mad, isn't it?
Mate, I just don't get fashion, me. Like, yeah, it's nice, but I thought the red one looked well.
Lots of people say, no, I love the red and the retro. All right, should we just do both then?
Should we sell both?
Should we just sell both? Whatever.
Yeah.
That's mad. I really didn't think this one was all that.
Yeah, for those who've maybe missed the logo on the second cap, I'll show you in a sec.
Nice pair of Wookiees there on the Airbus A220.
There it is. So, Airliners Live Summer Edition. There it is.
It's nice. And that's breathable. It's lightweight. It's comfy. And it looks very summery.
Yeah, no, it's a nice one. Nice one. KLM heading back out to Amsterdam.
Wow, I'm blown away by how many people want the grey one. Fair play. Fair play. Great landing there by the 2E737-800 series. Just rolling out there on runway 23 right.
640.
Clem saying hello from Qatar. Wow.
Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so it's definitely leaning towards the grey, but a lot of people do like the red, though.
Yeah.
Daniel tuning in from New Zealand. Welcome, welcome.
I thought it was just a joke because when we first showed this off, so many people in the chat were like, I want it, I want it, I want it. I was like, yeah. And now people are legit asking to buy it.
Cheers, Will. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Pammy J, thank you very much for becoming a premium economy member. Welcome in.
Hey, welcome. Brand new VIP.
And Gresner Flip, thank you so much on Twitch for following the stream as well. Saying an awesome stream. Followed.
This in the UK weather, it's 44 degrees over there. Yikes. Yeah, I know there was a pilot who was based here. We had him on the show a few times. And he moved over to an airline based in Qatar. A certain big airline, and mate, I think he struggled a bit getting acclimatized over there. Coming from Manchester.
Not surprised.
That's the real cost of it.
Had EasyJet heading out to Alicante.
Who's got the F1 on today, by the way, folks? That starts at 2 p.m. UK time.
What one is it?
Monaco today.
Oh, right.
So I think they've added a new rule because last year Monaco was so boring. I think I fell asleep watching it. There was just like no overtakes, because it's such a small, like thin track.
Yeah.
And I think this time around they've added a rule where you have to pit twice, I think, in order to kind of encourage a bit more strategy, basically. I'm not sure if that'll make it legit more exciting, but at least it'll make it a bit more interesting.
Can we just let people race?
I know. But the problem with Monaco is like last year, it was just boring because there's there's hardly anywhere to overtake, and it just makes it cool.
I don't know, just change the track or something.
Yeah, that'd be the obvious.
You know
thing.
what I mean? Why you're not making people overtake each other? You're just making people drive past the pit lane.
That's it. Yeah, it adds more strategy, but like I said, I don't know if that makes it more exciting. It just makes it a bit more interesting.
Mm.
But I'm not a big fan of Monaco.
Hey Lee, thank you, mate. Gifting a membership to the community. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee. Hope you're doing well, mate.
And Pammy saying, I think it's about time I stopped lurking. Hey, no worries. It's we don't mind that you've kind of took your time and you've enjoyed the channel enough to become a VIP. That's a huge thing for us. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. To the VIPs who are the heart and soul of the channel in terms of keeping us going.
Welcome back, Zeus.
Hello.
Rachel, hello. How are you doing? few people saying MotoGP is a bit more interesting.
Yes.
Take care, Will. Thanks for watching today, mate.
Bring back refueling to F1.
I think it was the fires, wasn't it, that were putting them off that.
Yeah, that's it. I think they should bring back the... Get rid of the hybrid engines.
Just bring the V12s back. That's what I want to see. That the noise on them is just something else, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't care what they do. Just bring them back. British touring cars is the one to watch. You're a fan of them, aren't you? They're pretty good.
Yeah, I do, yeah, I like them. Just saying hello to Debbie, who's just arrived here.
No worries.
Tass, yeah, British touring cars is a good watch. So what's good about British touring cars, which could be quite interesting to do in F1 maybe, is if someone's winning a lot, they get weight put in the car.
Oh right, okay.
So they have weight. Oh, I think that's how they used to do it anyway.
Wait, they should do that in F1.
So you get weight. So you've got to. So it basically evens it out so much that like you just can't win, but it makes you battle for it.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the idea with this mandatory pit stop thing as well. It's kind of like you can vary your strategy a bit to get more of an advantage. I don't know. Sometimes that creates a few spanners in the works anyway. But yeah, the one problem with F1 is some of the teams are a bit too OP.
I thought everything was like everyone had to have the same, no?
I think they do in a lot of respects, but not every way. You know, they've still got better engines and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ryanair 737 MAX coming in. Wind's still pretty gusty.
This Ryanair just arrived in from Budapest. Still a bit of action on the old apron as well. I see blustery conditions down there also. And we're not too far away from the arriving Emirates A380 today, only about 10 minutes away.
Looking forward to that.
Fortunately, the same can't be said for our Jeddah or Doha flights.
Are they a bit late today, are they?
Yeah, they're running late. Just an hour away, so.
There's a lot of MotoGP fans in the chat, though. Wow, I didn't realise. Me and my dad used to go and watch a lot of British Superbikes over at Alton Park. That was good fun.
You know what I want to do once in my life? Is go to like a rally stage and stand by the side of the thing.
Oh, man.
That's what I want to do.
That's brave. Or like the Isle of Man when they got TT
the
races.
Isle of Man, yeah. Seen them videos where they just like fly past, or you stand next to a jump on the. Can you imagine that photo?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
what do you prefer, Matt? Bikes or rally?
I like a bit of both. I love the bikes and stuff, the sensation of the bikes. Going at that speed, like you say, must be incredible.
What scares me about them bikes is like you have so little time to react. You know, you see them TT videos, and the slightest thing, mate, and you're done.
Yeah,
so, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're gone,
and you're going
like a bullet
fast.
Yeah.
I think it's mad how over in the Isle of Man they have roads with just no speed limit to it.
I know.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never been though, Isle of Man. Which is mad because it's like the shortest flight from Manchester. You get the boat over there as well, to be fair.
Janet says she's done a supercar experience around Alton Park. I bet that was good. I got took on the... do you have like a rally thing at Alton Park as well? I got took around that when I was younger.
I like Alton Park. It's a bit too small of a track to be doing like, I guess, like big car racing, F1 and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's good for bikes and things like experiences and that.
Yeah, that's it, David. You realise it's not sped up. That's it. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Back in the day, we used to go to British Superbikes and stay over camping, and they'd do this thing. I don't know if it was intentional. I think it was. Where you could actually walk on the track after it closed for the races.
Oh yeah.
And you could take like your bicycle on and stuff, and like do like a little bicycle race around the track. And you realise how big these tracks are. Like obviously, like these Superbikes go around in like a minute and a half or something, or 2.5 minutes. And on a bicycle or walking, it takes forever.
Really?
It takes ages to get around. Just realise how quick these machines are going. Hey, Flemmo.
Yo, how's it going, mate?
Afternoon, mate. Great photo with the Global, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That was... Of all the photos I've seen of that Global A380, that was the best.
It was.
That's the one.
Unbelievable. You said you tried to replicate that, didn't you, in your Emirates?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, I tried to get the same shot for the Emirates, but the Emirates just got up so much earlier than I was expecting. How did it look from where you were filming? Did it look normal?
Yeah, you can't really see from where I was because I was at the line-up spot, but it looked like it was going pretty standard, yeah. Because
there was like two E73s that were rotating later than the Emirates A380 did.
Yeah. Mad.
But I'm happy with the picture that I got of it anyway.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. The side-on one was unbelievable.
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, Jan, it is very windy here at Manchester today.
Hey, thank you so much, Joanne. Just upgraded a membership to first class.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's huge. Thank you very much, Joanne, for that.
Appreciate that.
Is that rain coming in now as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty manageable, but we'll see. We'll have to waterproof up shortly. Nathan saying, good afternoon, everyone. Loving the channel, me and the family. Flying out to Antalya on Thursday afternoon. Watching is getting us in holiday mode. Can you give us a shout out to my son Bailey, who loves the channel?
Hey, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome in. Hope you have a great trip down to Antalya. But it'll be mega hot down there this time of year.
Yeah.
Getting proper warm.
It's like Colin McRae in the Subaru with the days. I never seen it, but I know he was a big thing because they had all the computer games, didn't they? Colin McRae Rally.
Yes.
Was like the main one to go for.
That sounds so complicated. All the instructions you're getting from the navigator there.
Yeah. I used to love rally games.
Yeah, they were good. They were intense, weren't they?
Windy in Peterborough today. Yeah, it's windy here as well. It's been one of those days today.
You're just making an orbit over day and it should be back on its way.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think we can see it ahead of us. It's just gone into cloud, actually.
Yeah.
Just gone into cloud. We may finish on that one today, chat, because it's looking pretty quiet. Our usual finishing aircraft are still over an hour away. And if it's going to start raining as well.
Yeah,
we're only about 15 minutes early ending the show.
It's gone a bit quiet on the apron as well, so I've just changed my position slightly. Just catch a few of these approaches.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll finish on the A380 today then, folks. That is just taking up the hold. I'll just show you guys quickly. There it is, just circling round. That'll be on its way into us, just creating a bit of separation between the traffic ahead of it, I think. And the Ryanair's just vacated in from Venice.
I don't know what it is, but this year it feels like Turkey has gotten really popular again. Because I remember, was it 2 or 3 years ago when they had that mad inflation and the prices of Turkish holidays just skyrocketed. And now I'm seeing so many people saying that they're going to Turkey this year.
A lot of carriers as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that helps, doesn't it? Anyone in the chat got a Turkish holiday booked? I've not been to Turkey for a long time, about 10 years.
Same to Jen.
Yeah, man.
We need to book something, get something booked in.
Yeah. Yeah, we
might have a little one planned next month.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So don't book anything for the end of September, yeah.
I'll get it in the holiday book.
Hey Owen, if you're available, mate, towards the end of September or probably the beginning of October, be good to get you on a show, mate.
That's it. Going to Istanbul in October. That's a bit different, isn't it, G?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I've not been to Turkey for about 10 years, something like that. Last time I went was Dalaman. That was nice.
I've never been to Turkey.
You not?
No.
It's a beautiful country. Really, really beautiful. Great weather, good food and that. What are you thinking, Matt? You thinking about your usual, is it? There's a beach, isn't it? I forgot the name of it. You normally go to.
I go to Lara Beach. Me normally find myself down there for a week or so. And this year we're going to Titanic Hotel, a deluxe hotel. So yeah,
oh my!
What have we done on it?
Yeah, we've got nothing booked either. Like absolutely nothing. We're eyeing up a US trip at the end of the year with the newborn.
Yeah. You're brave.
Yeah.
Flipping heck.
Yeah, you are brave.
I'm wondering who sat next to Andy on that trip, screaming baby for 8 hours.
The joys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Great day out of the hold. Number 3, sorry.
Okay. I think we've kind of got two things. We're looking for like 3 or 4 days away from the dog, just to catch up on some sleep. So we're going to book that coming up, I think.
Yeah.
And then I want to book like a week or 10 days or something somewhere where we can take her with us. No, I want to take the dog. I want to take her down to the beach.
Take the helicopter.
Take the helicopter.
Yeah.
Good to France.
Yeah. Get the air miles in now.
Mate, Joel, when we recorded that video, I think it was 2 or 3 days after, he was down in southern France.
Crazy.
Flown down. Why just to have that at your fingertips? Just like, oh, should I go today?
Yeah. Gonna go to Nice today.
Yeah. Bit of a day out.
Babies shouldn't be allowed on the plane until they're at least 21.
Craig saying he's going for 2 weeks in 10 days' time, mate. In 2 weeks for 10 days. Yeah, 10 days is a mega amount of time to go.
Yes.
You always feel like a week's just too short, don't you? It just goes a little bit too quick. And I think, because when I was like traveling a lot more, I toyed around with a few different amount of times and stuff, and for a European holiday I found 10 to 12 days is like the perfect amount.
Yeah.
It's not 2 weeks, it gets a bit too much then. Unless you've got loads on or you're going somewhere pretty far away. You could take it to the Airbus factory in Toulouse, yeah. Not a bad shout. I can't imagine knowing a heli though, getting all the way to the south of France would be a quick journey.
I think it took his plane, didn't he, for that?
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's right now, just landing in from Dublin.
Yeah, I think he's got 2 aircraft. He's got 2 planes and a heli.
Crazy.
Wow.
All right for some, isn't it?
Yeah, he's earned it, hasn't he? Done really well for himself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll add the grey cap to the website on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll get it added in.
That's so.
And we'll add the red ones as well.
Put me a grey one to one side, go on.
And you as well.
Oh, right, that's how it is. You don't want the new one, do you? You know what I mean? You're supposed to be helping the cause here.
So, no, I did that one, Andy had on his head one of the first times, and I said, where have you got that from? What are them now?
Have you got yourself a travel set yet, Matt? For your
not yet, mate. No, not yet.
Okay, we'll sort you on.
We'll get you on sorted out for your trip.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, thank you.
Oh, I've got one here, actually, at the RVP for you, actually.
Yeah. The cards. All about the cards, man. That's my favourite bit.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Bracewell down there to your right as well.
Oh, yeah.
We can't describe the game we play on the plane, though, Andy. It's
No.
It's a very aggressive form of snap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love card games on a plane. Are so fun.
Yeah.
Tradition.
Pammy saying Manchester to Frankfurt and then Frankfurt to Vancouver next Sunday. So exciting.
Ooh,
going on a 747.
Oh, mate.
Pammy, make sure you record that takeoff. Get your phone up against the window. Get the wing view in. Send us a video. Love some pictures of that.
It's mad that they're still operating the 7.4s. Wild.
Yeah, I thought that, Barry, as well, actually, yeah. Yeah, there's a certain age where babies can't, like, pop their ears. Or their ears just don't pop.
Okay.
That's why you get a lot of babies crying on a plane, because they can't, like, sort their ears out.
Okay.
Here's the arriving Emirates A380. So there is an EasyJet in front of it, but we've got that there. And Bullet with the full year of Airliners Live membership. Thank you so much, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel. Full year of support to the channel.
Vicky, when you aren't you flying down up to Manchester, Vicky, when you visit next?
Andy, I'll have you a game of Snap.
That's it. Can I jump on?
Yeah.
I'll show you this game. Well, the flight up from Exeter to Manchester probably isn't the longest. You need a bunch of the VIPs to do another one of them extreme day outs, extreme day trips they call them, where I think it was the last time they flew down to Lanzarote and back in a single day as a big like group day out. I like flying and all that, but I don't think I could do that. Get off that 4-hour flight and you're like, yeah, that's enough.
That'll do.
Yes, this is the Wimbledon special livery coming in. Awesome to see it on the Super Sunday show. Next plane to land.
Huge thanks to everyone who's tuned in today as well. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been great to have you with us.
Oh, the flight don't start till November now. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure it was meant to be June or something.
Avoid, how you doing? Welcome in.
3 shows in a row we've seen some kind of special A380.
I know. Jane says it's first time on the channel and loving it. Welcome, Jane.
Hey, nice.
Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Hit subscribe, it's free. We stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. I want you to miss out on any more shows.
Bit of a bounce, but I think he's going to the yes, it goes around. That would be good.
And the Emirates A380 opts in to go around, you saw it. catch a bit of an uplift there as it came in on the final approach. And the Emirates A380 not wanting the show to end just yet, making that right-hand turn out over the RVP.
Wow.
Coming back round for another attempt. That is a rare thing to see, folks. The biggest passenger aircraft in the world going around here at Manchester Airport. Immense power.
So on the fence there whether it was going to complete the landing or not there.
I thought it was going to get down on the second one, to be honest.
Got the wheels down for sure. Wow. That's so rare to see an A380 go around.
Wow. That is not something you see every day, folks. You were here. You were here, guys. I think I've only ever seen that once before in the whole time that we've been streaming.
That was mad.
So yeah, twice in 7 years I've seen that aircraft do that. Crazy.
Switch, get a clip. You know what to do. Yeah, it's just flying back to rejoin the approach, make a second attempt.
It's on its way to Gothenburg. For some reason, it's vacated the runway, not quite sure. We'll listen to air traffic and we'll try and find out. You can see it just up to your left.
That was mad. There's been a few times where we've seen kind of a floated landing and we thought it'd go around and it managed to get the landing down. They've got to be careful with the A380 as well because it uses a lot of runway to slow down. So as soon as it starts to float, they've got to start considering it.
Yeah. Absolutely incredible sight, that.
It's not Friday, I know. What's going on? What a crazy show it's been today. I can just see the plane sailing off north to rejoin the approach now. Wimbledon special as well.
Angela says, no, I missed it. I went to the kitchen. Do not worry, guys. We'll put a clip up on our socials, of course.
I do have we can replay that as well. I can do that if you want.
Yeah, let's get this arrival in then.
Yeah.
From Istanbul.
You get a replay of that we can play on the stream. And record it as well.
And this is the thing with this aircraft. When the wind's coming from the north side, it just blows everything around. Emirates A380 there, just well on the way. Next arrival in from Istanbul, Turkish Airlines.
Not too bad on the landing there for the Turkish Airlines. Let me give me a moment to pull up this replay. It will be. There it is.
Here we go, folks. So watch closely. You'll see the aircraft pitch up for the flare, and then it'll just get that ground effect, and it'll just lift the aircraft back up again. And it happens not just once. There's the first. And it goes over the hump, and you just see it coming back down. Little flare again, and then it bounces. And when it bounces, that's it. They're going around because
yeah,
you don't want to mess about.
And that angle there, you don't see that very often. That's crazy. Seeing the belly of the plane as well there. And off she goes for another attempt.
Nice, great camera work, mate. Nice one, nice one.
On a special livery as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always hard to keep the camera under control on days like today when the winds are so strong.
I don't think he failed to flare, AJ. I think he quite obviously flared twice there, mate.
I know, I thought that, Joanna. Yeah, people are on the runway there, the ops personnel.
Must have heard us. Say, we're just going to finish 15 minutes. Nah, no, you're not.
Sorry, because we've got the Hainan A330 on the taxi out as well.
Yeah, Matt's got the 380 in the distance there. You can see it just making its way back round for another attempt.
That was an awesome catch, that, folks.
There it is on flight radar, just coming back for another attempt.
3,500 viewers on YouTube alone. Get involved in the chat, folks. Hit that like button if you can as well.
Exactly, Dave. Yeah, that second bounce was the deciding factor there. You're right, mate. Awesome sights.
Might throw up a clip on the old YouTube as well of
absolutely
4K view of that. Thanks, Malcolm. What are the chances of a second go around? Can happen. Not impossible. Yeah, I think I've only ever seen once before that kind of such a late go around from the A380 at Manchester. And again, that was due to very strong winds. I have seen a few times it kind of float a bit down the runway, you know, and it can get down, but that second bounce sealed the deal. Yeah, Danny, I think there is some kind of rule where, you know, if they go around more than 2 or 3 times, they tend to divert.
Well, it's more of a fuel planning thing, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's usually 2. Yeah, you're right, 2 or 3.
I think we had something similar in... it was during one of the big storms. Maybe Storm Eunice, where there was a Qatar A380 going around a few times at London Heathrow, and it was on its 3rd attempt.
Yeah.
And literally everyone had eyes on this because it was like, it needs to make it now or it's diverting.
Interesting question coming in. I've just missed. It's just flown off my stream. Who asked it? It's Jim Sefton saying, who calls the go around? Is it a captain, pilot, flying, or either? It's either, Jim. So at any point in the approach, either pilot can call a go around, and it must be followed. So yeah, anybody can do it in the flight deck, and that's intentional to give the first officers authority in the flight deck, because what you don't want is a sort of younger first officer being like a bit worried about calling for a go around with a maybe a senior captain or something like that.
Yeah, when they can see something that's not quite right.
Yeah, so if either of the pilots feel they're not happy with the approach, they call a go around, and that's it, the aircraft's going around, which I think is great. So it is gear down then for the second approach.
2 for the price of 1 for the passengers on board. Those in the likes of business class and whatnot will have a little bit extra.
Can you imagine, mate, the being on board that A380 for that?
I know.
I would love that, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
Especially if you're in one of the premium seats.
Wing view.
Yeah.
Christine, thank you so much. Just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. That's very kind of you, Christine. Thanks so much for doing that. We get towards the end of today's stream. And there's nothing in front of the A380 now. Skykit, welcome in, Marsh. Good to see you. Landed like Martin on flight sim. Probably, yeah, I'd give you that. Or it missed like you on football, didn't it? Hey, you know what I mean?
Well, fine, I wouldn't take that. I'd get back on and prove. You know,
get the new one. Ed West FC. What'll be, will be.
My brother-in-law had 4 go-arounds at Istanbul airport in a 3:30 last week. Wow.
Wow.
Got his money's worth.
Look at him getting personal, look, in the shot. It's going straight to personal insults. He can't take it, can he?
I know.
Gives it out, but can't take it, eh?
What a show it's been today.
Yeah, it's been great.
Hope you've all enjoyed in the chat today. Next live show will be on Wednesday morning from about 10 AM usually. And I hope everyone at the Great American Car Wash has enjoyed today's show as well.
Yeah.
You have to get the tunes back on now.
I know.
Yeah, a fair bit of a crab on. You can see the side of the aircraft from this view. What's mad is the crosswind isn't actually that much. It's more just how gusty it is today.
Yeah, and it's coming from the north as well, so the wind's blowing over the terminal buildings down at T3, and it just really churns up the air, just makes it quite turbulent on the final stages of the approach. So yeah, we do sometimes get asked, like, when is the best time to see sporty landings at the airport? It's gusty conditions with the wind blowing from the north is what to look out for. Second attempt then for the Emirates A380.
Successfully down slightly late arrival.
And a perfect landing on the second attempt for the Wimbledon Special Emirates A380.
Really good. Yeah, really, really good. Very smart looking plane as well, the Wimbledon official partner livery. And it also features the new Emirates scheme as well. So you can see the winglets are red. Quite a nice touch. And the tail has got that kind of more 3D design to it, which we do love on the channel. It's subtle. You have to really point it out, really, but it does make a big difference.
I'm yet to photograph the new livery, just the standard base new livery. I'm looking forward to getting down to Southside and grabbing that at some point.
There's not many of them, though. Like I
really don't see them, do you? Very often?
I thought there was a fair few, but there's only about 4 or 5 in the actual regular new scheme.
Yeah. Hey, Philip, you're welcome. Thank you very much for watching. Chat, thank you so much for the incredible support today as well. We've welcomed in 73 brand new members on today's stream. Thank you, everybody.
So we do have a Hainan A330 as well we might as well catch, which is going to be lining up on the runway shortly. I think it's just behind a Ryanair. And then the Emirates A380, we're going to have a fantastic view of that as it taxis past us in a moment.
Do you want to give us a quick wave, Smithy, whenever you get a second?
Can do, mate.
Cheers, Barry. Thank you all for the kind messages today. Thank you for the support as well. Don't forget to sign up to VIP, of course, so you get access to behind-the-scenes content. For the last 4 weeks, we've uploaded a VIP-only video every week. and some bangers in there. I'd really recommend it. Behind the scenes videos, extra content. If you've been gifted a membership, you'll have access to them as well. And of course, selling really fast, the Airliners Live travel sets. Check them out as well. An awesome essentials kit for all your travel needs on the Airliners Live website. There's only 150 of them in stock total, and loads of them have already sold out. And once they're gone, they're gone. So get your order in ASAP.
And all orders of those go towards supporting the channel, keeping our streams free for everybody. A big thank you to everybody who's ordered those. And now we've got Smithy standing by. He's got Smithy standing by. There he is. Hey, good lad. Nice.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, mate. Oh, great show. Great show. The Emirates A38 is going to taxi right past us here at the runway visitor park. An awesome view.
So, you're on your way to the A3 to get the captain to the away side. You look to the east just behind. The Paris side just past the A3.
Yeah, Vicky, it's been a crazy week, hasn't it? What a week it's been on the channel. I feel like we need to note this week down somewhere with just like everything that's happened.
Yes.
Twitch crew, go and show some love to my mate Neras, please.
Yeah.
Go and show him some love. Awesome fisherman, but honestly, forget the fishing. He's just a really funny, humble guy.
Yeah.
Epic content.
Yeah.
I always have him on at home. Super relaxing. Go and show some love to Neras and Twitch crew. Thanks for getting involved today. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being with us, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And Mark Johnson, right at the end of the stream, gifting a membership gone to Bjorn. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, Vicky, it's just a timing thing, honestly. We just didn't have time to write him, I'm afraid. And a big well done to Brownie, of course, up on the camera on today's show.
Thank you.
Luckily on the ball for that 380 there. Caught us out a little bit. And thank you to all of you guys in the chat. Thanks to everyone who supported the stream today, of course, as well. It's been an epic Sunday show. It's been an epic week. It's just been the best. Whatever you're doing for your bank holiday, guys, hope you have a great long weekend. Make sure you cook something nice for dinner if you can. And enjoy the rest of your long bank holiday weekend here in the UK. It's been great. We love these Sunday shows. Absolutely love them. And thank you all for turning up and getting involved. For myself, Martin downstairs pushing the buttons, Brownie upstairs on the camera, and Smithy over on the car park. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Ta-ra for now.
Bye.